What's up? 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 What is up? How are y'all doing today? Yo, it is Friday. It is New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve to one and all. It's been a long year. It's been a long year, y'all, for real. I know a lot of people been talking about how 2021 has been kind of rough and all that. First of all, let's get something straight off the bat. Let's not act like 2020 wasn't the most trash year in existence. Okay? Don't forget how terrible 2020 was. 2020 was terrible. Terrible. I'm not saying 2021 was perfect at all, but don't get it twisted. At least we was able to come outside and play for a little bit before Marion done messed everything up. But yo, in case you didn't know, we have got some exciting news for today. As I'm sure you could tell from the title and thumbnail. Today, yes, we are going live a little bit earlier. Because hey, you know what? And I know this would have been an after dark session, but it's New Year's Eve. Like, y'all should be with y'all family and stuff. I mean, we got the E team, the E fam here for sure. But like y'all need time to go be with your family. I'm gonna be with my family. We're gonna do our own little countdown and everything, pop a little grape drink, little grape juice, with me and the kiddos and stuff and the wife. And we're gonna bring in the new year and we're gonna have a good time. But of course, I couldn't just leave y'all hanging with this monumental news that's about to come. TikTok, it's coming. Could not leave without going into that. But we are going to I wanted to at least come and talk to y'all before everything goes down, and then we can get to our topics and all of that. Let me see who's in the building first and foremost, though, because I see we are coming through. And shout out to y'all that are following. Keep your notifications on. Shout out to the replay gang. If you can't be here, it is all good. We know, but no worries, no worries. We appreciate y'all regardless. We got Rim 17. Come on now. We got the Mod Squad repping right up, straight up from the jump. Appreciate that. Good to see you. Let's see. Dex of Reason, what's going on? Good to see you as well. Thank you so much for showing up. MC Harris, what's going on? Hello, happy new year to you. Come on now, we got the vet, SJ Evans. Let's go. My squad, what's going on? Good to see you. Good to see you. Shauna's here. Good to see you as well. Happy new year to you too. Q Jeff. Oh man, this your first? Cool. So happy that you could make it. Hopefully we'll see you again. We'll keep, make this a little tradition. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, some good to see you. So happy. Come on, y'all already know where she coming from. It's Miss Harper. Miss Harper's at work, and that's okay, because she gonna hang out with the replay gang and check it out. And I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. Good stuff. Thank you, Miss Harper, for showing up. Carbro, there you go. All right. Good to see you. Thank you. Nia is back. Come on with it. Let's go, vet. Let's see. Rizzo's in the building. Good to see you. I know you've been replay game, but that's all good. You here now, and that's fine. Let's go. My man Daniel's here. You already know we getting down to it, bro. Come on now. Nicole is here. Good to see you. Queen B, hello. How are you? Let's see. LP is here. Let's see. I thought I saw some other people. Oh, the homie. Come on now. The homie is here. Marcy X. Good to see you, Marcy. Thank you so much for joining once again. Johnny, my man, Washington. Good to see you. You know it. Can't stop, won't stop at all. Let's see. All the way from Brazil, the homie Tati is here. Jason Wilcox, good to see you, brother. Good. Thank you so much for joining. Bad A 9000 is here. Good to see you as well. Alib, the homie. Yes. Oh, yeah, we're gonna get to that news. We're gonna get to it. Rhonda's in the building. Yes, indeed. Good to see you. Treble Clef is here. Thank you so much. Frigga's Belt, what is going on, ma'am? Nelson V, the homie vet, what is going on? Look, TikTok, we getting there. Tasha, hello, hello. Good to see you. Let's see. Oh, we got the first time. Come on now, car bro. Let's go. We did it. Imagine what we can really accomplish. Team E-Man family, how do you eat an elephant one bite at a time? I'm female. Wait, you are. Wow. Car bro. Why is your name Car Bro? I didn't know. I never knew. I'm so sorry. Now I feel stupid. I'm like, Car Bro. Bro. See, now I'm out here looking stupid. Listen. Ma'am, I'm going to need you to inbox me next time. Inbox a brother. That's so funny, though. Oh my goodness. I my bad. My apologies. You know, but you know, it's hard. You know, all we can do is go to them little. Y'all see how big that little thumbnail is? It's a little, and then okay, all right. Anyway, thank you for listen. I would rather be dumb for one day than ignorant for the rest of my life. So I'm very okay with being corrected. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm saying that for real. And that goes for anybody else too. Like, yo, if I've messed up how to say your name or something, like hit me with the phonetic speller. You know, like let me know. Like, I'd rather get it right, you know. But anyway, now I'm thinking of like all the messages I sent you. I was like, what up, dog? What up, bro? Oh, I messed up. Thank you, Bro. I appreciate you. That's so funny. Oh, we gonna go into the new year right though. We are. Master Low Key, what's going on? Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a minute. Good to see you. My man Chief. What up, Chief? You know what's so funny? It's so funny because I was just reading all of y'all texts for all the live chat, because I tell you, I go back and reread stuff because I be missing things while I'm trying to do the show, and I can't read and do all that at the same time. And I was going back through the chat, and everybody, I know this is gonna be me being dumb again. Everybody was like, Carol's son Wakil. Hey, what's up, Wakil? I'm like, who the hell is Wakil? Who is this? Who are they talking about? Bro, I know you as Chief. That's what I've been called, because every time I'll be like, oh, Chief there. Okay, what up, Chief? Hey, Chief. I don't never look at. I'm so dumb. We gonna go into the new year smarter. I promise you. I will do better. Look at this. Even Rims. I don't even call her 17. I call her Rims. That's Rims. That's Rims. That's Chief. Like, this is, I don't know. Y'all ever had like a friend on social media who like they done changed their name, you know, so they might be like, you know, Bad Girl 95 or something like that, but they've kept that username for so long, you done forgot their real name. Like, Bad Girl 95. Wasn't your name Jennifer? Like, you done forget everything. See, listen. So I apologize. Look, there go Didier. I don't know whatever. That's Didier for me. I don't know nobody else. Look, this ain't Coop the bully. This just my man Coop. This is Coop. This Coop. This is just how my brain works. I don't know. I don't know. This we've been hanging for like what years at this point, and I don't know nobody by their full name. I don't know no gender. Look, I only know where she at. Tati. I'm sorry. I don't know your last name. I just know you as Tati. You Tati to me. Tati. I don't know. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. I appreciate y'all so much. This is what I'm talking about. Like, this is too funny. Oh man. Okay. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm being random here. I saw something. Oh, come on now. Y'all got the misses in the building. Yes, we got the misses. Good to see you, ma'am. Lovely as always. You already know how she gets down. Let's see. Q Jeff, what you got? I'm part of the replay gang. Hey, thank you for holding it down on the replay gang. I appreciate that. Whether you live and having fun with all the shenanigans, or if you watching on the replay and still catching all the shenanigans, it's all good. I'm just happy that you're able to check it out, and we're very, very happy that you could be here. Thank you so much. Let's see. Felicia, good to see you. All right, good to see you. Glad you can make it. Glad you can make it. Ooh, okay. I'm glad, Carver. I'm glad that you cool with it. I'm glad that because some people be mad. Some people be like, "What?" Oh man, this is great. This is great. Nuke, thank you so much. Hey, you becoming part of a movement. You becoming part of a movement. Let me tell. Oh, I'm about to give y'all so many updates. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna tell you, it's gonna be so much stuff. The homie Bethany, what is going on, man? What is going on? Yes, he's back, y'all. He is back. Derek Gaines, brother, vet, top supporter, back in. Come on, man. Had a little health scare, but you know what? We had him held down. We was thinking about you, bro. We was praying for you. Glad that you still recovering. Make sure you take it easy. Don't let none of these comments get your blood pressure up. Okay. Today's the day of celebration. We about to be in here. Good to see you, man. Really, really glad. Tell Taken I said hello and happy new year as well. So happy, man. Chief, you said people call you Chief over. Okay, cool. I'm sorry. It's gonna be Chief for me, dog. It's Chief. Marshallese, that's the Haitian in you. Yeah, you could be right. That's that. Hey, that you right. You could be right. Yeah. Let's see. Yep. MC, I don't know you. MC, I understand. You female too. Man, did I mess up? I hope I didn't mess your gender. Okay. All right. I gotta commit all this to memory too. Like MC hair. Okay. MC. All right. See, y'all don't be having no pictures and I can't tell. Oh, this is funny though. This is funny. Let's see. Sorry, y'all. Charge it to his head and not his heart. You are truly part of the fan. This is true. Look, if anybody knows, it's her. Let me just tell you something real quick. Because this is totally E-Man problem. She be telling me like stories and stuff about all her friends and stuff. I can't my wife got so many relatives. I can't I need a notebook to keep track. When we go on the family reunions, I'm like, okay, that's aunt, okay, that's cousin who, okay, and that's the okay. So for me, even when she be telling me stories or whatever, I'm like, okay, is that's Janet from accounting? Oh, okay. I don't know. My hair hurt. I don't know. I'm not the sharpest knife, but it's all good. It's all good. Alex, where you been? Good to see you, Alex. Oh man, I love this. Is so great. This is so great to see people coming in. I love it. I love it. So great. So great. Oh, come on, Diane. Come on with it. Thank you so much, Diane. Happy New Year, E-Man and E-Family. When is the After Dark show? I don't know. It's gonna have to be in the new year. It ain't gonna be today because today we are going to go hang out with the fam. Ring in the new year. So we bringing in this early live just so we can chat. We gonna have a little fun. Got a little fun. But, we're gonna do a little something. But yes, that's what we are gonna do. But thank you, Diane, so much. I appreciate you supporting the channel. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Hold on. Now wait. Oh, okay. All right. D still, I know that. All right. D, I know. I was about to say, I know. All right. Thank you, sir. He who runs fake. Yeah, we know. We got it. Thank you for the clarification. I do appreciate that though. Don't get me wrong. Hey, we living in a different world, different times. So you can't be too careful. Big Bo, yeah, bro, I've seen you, bro. I know, but I appreciate that too. I appreciate it. Thank you. Bring us belt. Let's see. I might be debuting a new screen name come the next gathering. And when we are going to have our eFams, I don't know. You be always trying to make me do work. I don't want to do more work. I don't know. If we're gonna do a Zoom, I don't know. We're gonna have to do like a spaces or something. I don't know. And the hardest thing, the hardest thing with doing a Zoom it's kind of like, ooh, excuse me. Everybody's not camera friendly. And I'm not talking about appearance. I'm talking about like some folks just don't feel comfortable being in front of hundreds of people or whatever. So I don't want to put people in that position. I've been a part of a couple live sessions where people would just add anybody from the audience, and those people were not prepared, and it'd be like the most awkward looking thing. Woo, ooh, it'd be rough. It'd be rough. I'm telling you, but we gonna do something one day. One day we gonna figure it out. Thank you, thank you, thank you. She who remains. I'm a dude. She's a dude. Okay, he's a dude. We're all dudes. Hey, thank you, Jackie. Jackie, I think we are very confident in knowing that yes, you are a dude, but you actually a dudette. And yeah, I think we know that. I know. Look, right after her other half. I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude. We're all dudes. E-man, before dark. Brother, thank you so much. Oh my gosh, thank you. Kristen Pratt, you ain't too late. It's all good. So glad that you could be here. Oh my gosh, this is so great. So great. Portia G, I told you you're not too late. You thought you was late last time, but you was right on time. It's all good. It's all good. Let's see. My man, he runs phase. Let's go. We aren't even in the same state right now. Oh my gosh. Okay. So wait, ain't nobody, there's nobody watching Jackie right now. Jackie is just out in the wild right now. Oh man. Okay. All right. We just gonna have to brace ourselves now. Oh boy. This something's gonna happen. I don't know what. Oh boy. See, look at it, Chief. There you go. Doing a Zoom with he who and she who. They're gonna be wild. That's what I'm saying. Do you understand? Like people basically don't know what they talk. It's like, yo, take this gas and this light and let's put it together. That y'all trying to blow up the internet. Oh my gosh, it will be nuts. Oh my god, there she goes. Camera friendly. He calling some of y'all ugly. No, I'm not. But anyways, I'm a female, but I identify as Kitsune or Peacock. Who wants to just okay? All right, we're not gonna call you a peacock, but if that's what you want to be, that's what you want to be. Go ahead, fly, girl, fly. Oh my god, y'all are a nut. Oh my goodness. Whew. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's actually get through some of these topics. Some of these things, we're just gonna kind of fly through them. I know why we really here. We know why we really here, but we gonna go through them. We're gonna start off with the bad news first, so that we can get through it. In case some of y'all did not know, the legendary, iconic Betty White has passed away at age 99. It is definitely sad. I mean, obviously she's been known on the Golden Girls, probably like one of her best roles. Mary Tyler Moore. I mean, she's been everywhere. And when I tell you she was like, listen, I haven't heard anybody ever say anything negative about Betty White. I've never heard anybody say nothing. And I think honestly, like if you can go through life and ain't nobody got nothing negative to say about you for almost a century, you lived life right. And I think Betty White lived life perfectly right. So shout out to her. She is a legend. She is iconic. I mean, like, she I just saw her getting interviewed just a couple days ago. Talking about, just the longevity, the secrets of life, and all that stuff. And the fact that she still had that comedic spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like she still was lighthearted, making people laugh and stuff. That to me, in my opinion, is a gift from God. I think that is just straight up a gift. I mean, being able to make people laugh for this long. Oh man. And she almost made 100. She was close. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't get mad at living a long life. That's a longer life than a lot of us expect. You know what I'm saying? I would, let me tell you something. If I cross 90, every day is a blessing. If I cross that, I'll be like, hey, now I woke up. So it is what it is. But man, rest in peace, Betty White, legend, icon, really, really dope person. Now, if you guys have like any favorite memories or favorite, like, I don't know, what was like your favorite Betty White moment? Did you have like, was there one particular show that you really loved? For me, it was definitely Golden Girls. Like, I thought she was great in Golden Girls. Like, every time I would watch a rerun, she was always the highlight for me. And I always loved her cameos in like damn near any movie that she would be in as well. But yeah, so let me know what y'all think about that, or what your if you have like a favorite memory, just feel free to share. Let's see, Shaw, thank you so much. Look, okay, since we on this correction, is it Shaw or is it Shaul? I think it's Shaul because of the apostrophe. I could be wrong. Help a brother out. I don't know, maybe I don't know. Yeah. We gonna get everything correct for 2022. That's what we gonna do. But thank you so much. Excuse me, Cat. See, Cat. I don't even call you Cat Harlem. You Cat. Cat. Nah. Hey, man and fam. Happy early New Year. I joined a little late. Are we revealing our gender? Get out of here. You a female? I never knew. Y'all be having these like. I know nothing. I don't even know why I assumed. I shouldn't even assume nothing. I shouldn't assume nothing. I'm sorry. Kat, thank you for the clarification. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for the donation. I don't right. I don't know nothing. I'm just here. But thank you, Kat. I appreciate you so much. This is hilarious. I love it. There we go. Shaul. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Yeah, okay. All right. I like this. This is good. Look, clarification. Hold on. Didier, what you got? I'm a boy, Damon. Nah, you Didier. The internet call you Didier, I'm gonna call you Didier. That's, I don't see no Damon. That Didier. Yeah, that's what we going with. Thanks a lot, D. I appreciate you. Oh man, I know this has got to be shocking for some of y'all too. I know this has to be. It can't just be me. This is not just me. Portia, get out of here. Get out. We know Portia. We can see you, ma'am. Oh man. Okay. Let me get Frigga's belt. I'm a goddess. Blessings to Saint Olaf, by the way. All good. Yes, ma'am. We know. Oh man, this is too funny. I'm gonna go through all of these later. And I'm probably gonna learn a bunch of stuff. I don't know. But thank you for the corrections, and thank you for what? What? Marcy, get out of here. I don't believe it. Y'all too funny. Oh man. Okay, let's move on to some other news. We gonna have some oh wait, where is that? Boom. Let's get to some obvious news. That is with some Spider-Man news. Just a little quick update. But in case you did not know, Spider-Man No Way Home, after crossing $1 billion, I think right now it's at $1.3 billion, it has now become Sony's highest grossing film in history. Okay. I just want to remind Sony that they better be sending Marvel Studios the biggest of gift baskets. You better send them 2 fruit baskets. Like, tell them thank you and continue. Like, y'all couldn't do none of this without their help. You just couldn't. So, with all the greatness of the first 2 Spider-Man movies, with the GOAT Toby in there, You tried it with Andrew Garfield. You tried it. You only made like about 700 million. Homecoming came in right out the gate. I think that was like 700 or 800 million. Far From Home, boom. I think it cracked the billy. This 1.3 billion, and it was only during a pandemic. And during the pandemic, you better be telling Marvel Studios, yes, sir, please, can I have another? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Sony, you got something good. Just don't get ahead of yourself. Let that money come in. Let it ride. Everybody's eating right now. We having a good time. We getting some quality. We got arguably one of the top 3 best Spider-Man movies to date because y'all allowed this deal to happen. Remember, they almost didn't want this deal to go through. Remember, they almost broke this up. They almost broke this magic up, and God knows what we might have gotten if Sony was like, we can take care of No Way Home ourselves. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what we could have had. Ooh, that could have been something. That I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, I'm just glad we ain't in. Look, I'm glad we not in that multiverse. Okay, we not in that reality where Sony did not want to partner with Marvel Studios, and we got like a Tom Holland, Venom, Morpheus. He who runs phase. I'm back, y'all. I'm black. Oh, I'm black, y'all. I'm black. I'm blackity black, and I'm black, y'all. Yeah, we can tell, brother. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it. Let's see. Who else we got? Storm Shadow. Can we discuss how there seems to be popular opinion that Spider-Man's success is mostly due to Sony? Who on God's green earth is saying such nonsense? No, it ain't. Like, no, it's not. What? No. Fake news? I didn't even know that. Do we need to talk about that? Like, who is saying this fake news? This is not true. It's not true. Marvel did all the heavy lifting with the production. They literally made the movie. They hired the cast. They got the director. They did the writing. They put it all out there. The only thing Sony did was distribution. Sony handled distributing it to theaters and handling the marketing. That's what Sony did. But what we got, that was Marvel. It's like Marvel was the chef in the kitchen, cooking it up, busting the sweat. You know what I'm saying? Sony was like, hey, thanks for cooking. We have the restaurant. We'll serve the dishes. We'll serve everybody. Hot plate. That's it. They ain't cooked nothing. They barely bought the salt. They barely put a little sweet. If it was Sony, they would have been like, a little salt and pepper. That's cool. Man, Marvel came in with that Lawry's and that lemon pepper. And they was like, we about to have this fresh Spider-Man No Way Home for y'all. That's how that happened. Come on now. Come on. Man, Storm Shadow, don't talk to strangers, man. Don't talk to strangers that say crazy things. We're not going to do that. Leave them alone. Because I don't know who is talking this nonsense. Who? Don't talk to them strangers, bro. Lady Lex, thank you so much. On Gigi, when she sang 99 bottles of beer on the wall and Golden Girls and stopped at 2, she got us again. Almost saw New Year's. Almost turned 100. Last 2 bottles. Yes. That was a good episode. That was a good one. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me about that one. Thank you so much, Lady Lex. Nelson V, Sony, no more solo villain movies. We don't see what happens with Morpheus or Morbius. Sorry. We're gonna see what happens with that. I don't know. I don't have high hopes for it. I don't know. It might be okay, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I'm going in there with low expectations. I have no idea what they about to give us, but we'll see. Free as Bell. I too am black. My son Thor is mixed race. Awesome. Thank you, Frigga. Oh, y'all are too funny. Lyle, what's going on? Sony still have to pay Marvel 25%. Yes, this is fact. But it's also because Marvel also increased how much they would add to the budget this time around too. So before Marvel was like, yo, we'll foot the bill, we got this. Just do this movie. Let us do this movie so we can borrow Spider-Man. But then this time for the third movie, I forget the exact numbers, but they was like, hey, you see what we did with Far From Home. We'll put in about maybe 50%, but we need a slightly bigger cut, which is it's more than fair. It's more than fair. This is more money Sony ever would have thought about. The extra money that, like, think about it. $1.3 billion was made. Sony was averaging 700 million, give or take. Marvel came like, boom, kick down the door. We gonna double that. We about to make paper. Sony is still making they're still making more, even if they give that cut to Marvel. They're still making more than what they have been making on their own. Man, this is a no-brainer. Like this one, what they say, if it's a keeper, don't let them go. Like, you got a good deal, Sony. If I were Sony, I would have locked Marvel down on a long-term contract. I would have been like, I don't know if you can have Spider-Man for Civil War. Oh, you wanna produce our Spider-Man movies and we keep all the money? Okay, cool. We gonna sign you to this 7-picture deal contract. Keep that sucker going for you can have Spider-Man as long as you want, but you have to make a movie for us every couple of years. Sony, what are y'all doing? Let them do the work. It ain't no big deal. Do you know that major studios will sometimes have smaller studios come in and do the work and then they just distribute? It's not unheard of. This ain't that. I mean, this is kind of revolutionary to have a studio work like this, but it's not crazy. I'm telling you, I don't care if if Sony was sitting here like, oh man, it makes us look weak because somebody else doing our work for us. Don't nobody care once you hitting $1.3 billion. People care about the money at the end of the day. Man, let me go be a CEO somewhere. AJ, what's going on? Hey, man and fam, we are revealing things. My name isn't AJ, it's Regina. Get out of here. And you gonna let me call you AJ right when I started this. I don't know what we doing here. I don't know what we doing here no more. I don't know what we doing. I don't know. I'm just here. I'm just here. Thank you, Regina. It doesn't sound right, AJ. It don't sound right. Can I still call you AJ? This gonna make my brain hurt. I don't want to be rude, but I'm just I don't know. Okay. All right. Let me catch up because we got some more work to do. Thank you, Regina. Okay, we got it. Didier. I think if Sony and Marvel broke up, No Way Home would have been the same, but the ending would have sent him to the Sonyverse. Yeah, I do think that I think that is the course that would have prevailed because it had all the right signs to do that, right? Like I thought for the longest that because this was like the final deal on the table, that they were just going to be like, all right, we had our fun in the MCU, multiverse, magic, you're in the Sony universe now, But anyway, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Let's see. M. Dillinger, E-Man just ordered my Recast T'Challa shirt, bro. Oh, thank you so much. Keep applying the pressure, bro. You're doing God's work. New Year, happy New Year to you and your family. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. And look, hey, y'all can still get you a Recast T'Challa shirt. If you go to Teespring, Tee spring.com/recast T'Challa. You can get your shirt. All proceeds are going to go to colon cancer charities in Chadwick Boseman's name. Say that 5 times fast. Yeah, like I don't make a dime off these things. We raise an awareness. That's all. Like Chadwick unfortunately passed from colon cancer, so we are donating to those causes for that. And of course, we support and recast T'Challa to keep his legacy going. Thank you so much for that. He Who Runs Phase. Disney gonna send a script to Sony to distribute their next movie, D's Nuts. Sony gonna be like, after they open the envelope, wait a minute, how you have a son if you're a belt? Listen. You know, the belt get together with the buckle, and the buckle and the belt when they get anyway. That's what another after dark. Sorry. Thank you. He Runs Face. Thank you. Aleem, email Zoom After Dark will solve these problems. By the way, I changed my name to phonetically spelling after a bunch of lives, and I'm a late. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Aleem, for not making me do more mental work. Because the little chipmunks in my brain are tired. The little hamsters on the wheel are like, golly, I can just another name. Thank you so much. Oh, appreciate you. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Marcus J. How dare you start a live without me? Yes. Y'all wildin', give me a Magneto or Mr. Sinister trilogy. Immediately rewatch gang, all love, recast T'Challa. Duh. Thank you, brothers. I'm sorry. We had to start. It was, it's New Year's. We had to start, bro. We had to start. But you're here now. That's all that matters. So yes, I am happy about that. Let's see. What else? Let's see. You petition. Oh, awesome. Thank you so much. Listen, we about to get to that news in just a minute. Hold on, what happened, Derek? What I skip? Hold on? Let me go back. Hold on, bro. I thought oh, there we go. Hold on. Bringing down the house when she said, "I thought I heard Negroes" was the best part of the movie. Yes. Hilarious. Oh my god, yes, good point. Thank you, Derek. Hold on, let me make sure I ain't skip you again. Sorry, it was a lot of people commenting here. Okay, yep. All right, I'm just looking, making sure I ain't skip nobody else. My bad. Yep. Okay, got that. Yes. Okay, I think I'm caught up. All right. Yep. He Who Ran. Yep, I got you. All right. Thank you, sir. Thank y'all for keeping me honest and keeping me on point. I appreciate that. Marcus, okay, happy GD New Year. Just filled up the cart on the bubbly and finished up the laundry. It's looking up from here. It's not too late to fry chicken, right? Man, it's never too late to fry some chicken, man. Go ahead and fry that chicken already. Come on now. We got this. Go ahead and knock that out. Do your thing. Thank you. Mambo Jazz, my man, what's going on? Hey, man, the 1.3 billion doesn't all belong to Sony, correct? That is part of it does go to Marvel. That's the problem. It's capitalism. They will always try to find out how to keep all the money. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, they do have a deal where now they did up the original agreement where Marvel gets a slightly higher cut, but the vast majority does go back to Sony Pictures, and that's fine. It is what it is. It's business. At the end of the day, we really win. I don't care. I don't care. Listen, I don't care who makes what money. I'm not getting none of that billion. You know what I'm saying? I just like the fact that we got a movie that we all can enjoy. So, it is what it is. He Who Runs Face. What happened to your comment, bro? Something happened. Let's see if we can find it. Let's see. Capria, thank you so much. Recast T'Challa, happy new year. At work, rewatch later. You're doing great work. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Let's see. Didier, just to clear things up, Didier is my name. I'm a boy. Damon is a quote from Friday. Oh, okay. I'm fine with that. Okay. All right. I thought you said your name was Damon. I was about to say, like, wait a minute now. Okay. All good. Listen, I was about to say, man, you Diddy in my book now. But I'm glad we're on the same page. Oh, thank you so much. Let's see. Tati, email. I'm Bob. Tati, don't play. Don't play. My name is Tatiana, and I'm a female. Yes. Tatiana, you're still Tati for now. Thank you so much, Tati, all the way from Brazil. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for that. Oh man. Let's see. Let's see. All right, let's get on to the next topic so we can get to the big news of the night. Let's see. Yes, so we got, and this is nothing too crazy, but we did get finally an official synopsis of Doctor Strange. We now know at least what the story is going to be about. Don't worry, I don't think this is very spoilery or anything. I just think it was a little interesting in what they bring up in this. But if you've seen the Doctor Strange 2 trailer, um, this just kind of confirms it a little bit more. But let me read it to you and then we could talk about it here in a second. It said the official synopsis says the door of the multiverse, full of mystery and madness, opens. Now that Iron Man and Captain America have left after a fierce battle in Avengers Endgame, former genius surgeon and the strongest magician of them all, Doctor Strange, is expected to play an active role as a central figure in the Avengers. However, using his magic to manipulate time and space at will with a forbidden spell that is considered the most dangerous has opened the door to a mysterious madness called the multiverse. To restore a world where everything is changing, Strange seeks help from his ally Wong, the Sorcerer Supreme, and the Avengers' most powerful Scarlet Witch, Wanda. But a terrible threat looms over humanity and the entire universe that no longer can be done by their power alone. Even more surprising, the greatest threat in the multiverse in the universe looks exactly like Doctor Strange. Dum dum da. All right. So I think the most important things that we can kind of grab from this, or at least that stood out to me, was that they're still confirming the Avengers are a thing. They said that he is a central figure in the Avengers. So being now, and that's the other thing, being the Sorcerer Supreme, it's just a title, it's just a mantle. Repeat that. It's just a mantle, but he's still the strongest magician out of all of them. Hmm. Hmm. Let me ask y'all something. Just random. I think we all like Wong, right? Wong is funny, dope. I think Wong deserves a Disney Plus show. Wong is the new Sorcerer Supreme. He has the mantle. Y'all think Doctor Strange 2 would be a smash hit if Wong took over and we didn't get Doctor Strange, the main character of his own franchise? Do y'all think that would work? Just I'm just wondering because it seems like people care about mantles more than characters. So technically, Wong is the Sorcerer Supreme. Why should we care about Doctor Strange? What's the big deal? He doesn't have the mantle. What do you need the main character in their own movie for when the mantle gets passed? But it's not the same situation, Eman. I understand. But it's the flaw in the logic that is the problem. That's it. You don't make supporting characters your main character just because of the mantle. It's never about the mantle. It's always about the character. This is why you don't get 007 movies. You get James Bond movies. You get James Bond when he ain't even 007. Oh, how did that happen? Crazy. Okay. All right. I'm just asking questions. I don't know. I'm curious. I don't because I don't know how people inform their opinions. That's all. Everybody's entitled to having their own opinion. I just don't know how people come to them. I'm just like, did you think this through? Okay. Okay. Maybe not. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Anywho, I can't wait to see people talk about the next Wong movie. I can't wait. I'm sure they're going to do a whole hashtag to have Wong have his own movie. I know it, right? Okay, my man Derek, let's go. The Evil Strange makes his debut. I thought Doctor Strange was the Sorcerer Supreme, so what changed? Brother, have you seen Spider-Man No Way Home? If you haven't, spoiler alert. Not a major spoiler, but for those of you that have missed it in Spider-Man No Way Home, because Doctor Strange was blipped away, the mantle, the title of Sorcerer Supreme had to go somewhere. So Wong was next in line. He got it on a technicality, So that's why that is the case. But taking the mantle didn't decrease him in any way. He's still, they acknowledged it. He's still the most powerful magician. That's Marvel's words. The mantle does not make the character. Come on. Thank you so much for that. Kat. Hi, ma'am. Hi, Kat. Got this. We got this. Just purchased my Recast T'Challa shirt. Congratulations on 50 plus. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Oh, appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. Thank you for contributing. Oh, Nelson V. Is Strange more powerful than Wanda? Here's the thing. It was said that Wanda, or the Scarlet Witch, not Wanda, the Scarlet Witch, is more powerful than the Sorcerer Supreme. I wonder if this is a play on words a little bit, because Wong is now the Sorcerer Supreme. But even though he's a magician, Doctor Strange is the strongest magician. So I wonder if this is an easy little way for them to kind of be like, oh yeah, Wanda's stronger than the Sorcerer Supreme, Wong, but maybe she's not stronger than the strongest magician. I don't know. I don't know. So maybe they playing with that. I don't know. Maybe. Let's see. Somebody, wait, y'all need the link for the t-shirts? Hold on, let me get it. Teespring. It is teespring.com/recast T'Challa. www. Okay, there we go. Boom. There we go. For anybody that's looking for the Recast T'Challa shirts, and again, all those proceeds go to colon cancer research or charities in Chadwick's name. Thank you so much for that support, y'all. Hold on, I missed somebody. Storm Shadow. Does what Doctor Strange did apply to every Peter Parker across the universe? If so, Tom just ruined Toby's relationship with Mary Jane. No. So supposedly we have our Tom Holland Peter Parker, and the only reason the other Peter Parkers knew, were attracted to him and came to this multiverse or this universe, was because they know who Peter Parker is. Like, Peter Parker knows who Peter Parker is, right? So now the only thing that this spell might do is, because it makes everyone forget that Peter Parker here in the MCU is Spider-Man, it'll probably make the other Peter Parkers forget that there's another multiverse Peter Parker. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So keep everything focused on Tom Holland's Peter Parker. That's where the spell is all around. It's focused on that spell, on this version of Parker. It's not all Peter Parkers and everyone that knows any, identity. It's only this one. So anybody that knows this Peter Parker's, Tom Holland's identity, they are going to forget. They're going to basically go back to business. That's all. So that's what that means. I hope that makes sense. So that would not affect Toby's relationship with Mary Jane. It should not. And if it does, that's terrible writing. Rumor, he runs face. Thank you so much for this. Rumor about them killing T'Challa with cancer in the movie. Jesus. Real oh, that makes me sick to my stomach. If they even do that. Oh, really? Like kids with cancer don't look to superheroes to get the strength to bear their disease. Wakanda tech can cure paralysis, but not cancer. This is why we're fighting. This is why we're pushing. This is why we're trying to make our message so clear to people. Stop doing all these mental gymnastics with this fiction. Stop. Everybody going into Wakanda Forever, everybody going into any Black Panther movie moving forward, 100% already knows what happened to Chadwick Boseman. Almost everybody. This idea that people need to learn this lesson, or that they have to feel this pain, or they have to re-traumatize themselves because it's cathartic. It's hogwash. It's ridiculous. We don't have to go going through this again. We don't have to relive trauma. Maybe some of us grieved in our own way, and we, processed all that over a whole year. Maybe we don't have to go back to that. For what? Just tell the fictional story. Why don't y'all give Dr. Strange cancer? Why don't y'all do that? If y'all want to teach a life lesson to all these, kill off Thor. Kill off Thor. Go do it. Since y'all want to make it so unexpected, y'all want to be like, hey kids, guess what? Your favorite superheroes can die at any point. Go kill them other characters that can afford to die and come back or whatever. That don't need that representation. Go kill them. If you have to teach that lesson. We ain't got to do it. You don't have to do that with us. Ugh, sickening. Buzz, rest in peace, Betty White. Thank you, Buzz. Appreciate you, sir. All day. Thank you. Jay Wheels, what you got? If Sony was smart, they'd milk the MCU Spidey and Tom, or even Miles. Yes, facts. They could keep using Andrew as their Spider-Man, their Sony primary Spidey, with maybe Toby, and bring Tom and Miles in their Endgame type movie. Oh yeah. Oh, listen, they got options now. I think that's probably best, right? Like, if I'm Sony, I'm not touching Tom Holland Spider-Man at all without Marvel's help. Period. You can go do Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man 3 with Andrew Garfield if you want him to go hang out with Venom and all that. Like, I guess, because keep in mind, Andrew Garfield has not had the symbiote yet. Like, that has not happened with him yet. So, you could go do that, but I would, if I'm Sony, I'm not messing with Tom Holland's Spider-Man. And if you notice, spoiler alert, again, I don't know how y'all have not watched Spider-Man yet, but they didn't throw him in the Sony universe. Like, he's still in the MCU. So, like, he's still in the world where Avengers exist and all that stuff. They just don't know him, but he's not in the Sony Marvel universe. Or I'm sorry, let me make it simple. He's not in the Sony universe at all. He's still where he's been, which is right along where Tony Stark and everybody else exists. So right now they left it where it's like, you need Marvel to keep that story going, because if you just go throw him in some other property, it's just not gonna make sense. So anywho, let's move on to the next topic. Thank you so much for that. What do we have? Light news, a little light. So we have the Batman. I am so excited for this, y'all. I cannot tell you enough. We have the Batman is going to start streaming on HBO Max after a 45-day release, a theatrical release window. I do believe that this movie is coming out in March. Yes, March 4th is when it comes out. I am super excited for it. I did not watch the trailer. I know they had a trailer with Catwoman and all this. I ain't want to watch none of that because I ain't got time for that. Just don't care. You don't need to show me anything to convince me to watch this movie. The first trailer had me floored. Like, my man Batman was giving people a 21-piece combo and then like punching them in their throat, talking about now talk. Like, Like my man was just doing the thing. So it don't take much. I don't need no more nothing else. But I am definitely in for it. I think Matt Reeves is going to kill it the same way. And I said this early. If you've been following me, I said this early with Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. I was very sure that he was going to kill it. He was going to knock that role out the park, and he did. Robert Pattinson can act. Y'all, some people might only the Twilight guy. Y'all haven't seen him in other stuff. You know, he can act. He's going to do very well in this role. The Matt Reeves is a good director. This is the guy, the Planet of the Apes, all that stuff. He's a good director. He knows how to tell a story. He knows how to do action. And I like the fact that he really appreciates and nerds out on Batman. So he wants to make his version of Batman the detective version, which is fine, but I'm telling y'all, this this has all the right ingredients to be great. It has all the right ingredients to be great. If this movie even remotely is like mediocre, I will be shocked. If it's average, I will be shocked. So I trust Matt Reeves. I trust the fact that WB has learned their lesson, you know, with Zack Snyder and all the other shenanigans that happened before. I trust that they know, back off, let the creators do their stuff, and we gonna have a good time. That's what they did with Joker. They let Todd Phillips do his thing, and we got a really good product. So I think that we're in finally a good position to allow where WB can allow their live action movies to happen and flow naturally, and we can have a good product. So I am very, very good. I am looking forward to this movie for sure. And I am so happy that they are doing the 45-day release window. I don't know why you would want to wait. Like some people, you really want to wait a month and a half for this? Like I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting. Personally, I'm not waiting. Some movies, yeah, you can wait on, but I'm not waiting for this. I'm watching this day one, if not sooner than that. But yes, that is definitely gonna be what I will be on. And this whole thing, if you recall, excuse me, is a departure from that same release window, you know, releasing on HBO Max and in theaters at the same time. We gonna get to that. That formula does not work very well. The Matrix dropped. I want to say the Matrix made like $20 million. $20 million. That barely paid for the food on the set. Like what? What? $20 million. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. You know, I don't know if they got more subscribers for HBO Max, but that ain't a good look. It's just not. But doing the theaters, because I've told y'all, theaters are where the money resides. Do you really think that Disney was about to make like or Sony doesn't have a streaming platform, but whatever, nobody was gonna make $1.3 billion off Spider-Man if it was streaming? Do you know how quickly that movie would have gotten bootlegged? It would have gotten bootleg, and nobody would have been watching it. You know, pay. Let me go pay when I could go bootleg this for free. You know, because the guy down the street is selling it, and it's a clear copy. You know, like that wouldn't have happened. So the fact that they are learning their lesson, keeping this in the theaters, because this is a movie to watch in theaters, smart decision. Totally support it. Very, very happy that's the case. Sheldon Sneed, what's going on? Thank you, brother. Easy E, happy new year. The kids and I we're having a discussion about Recast T'Challa, and we wanted to know who are your top 5 actors. Did I miss that video? Repost if I did. No, I did not make the video. I mean, I've been around saying, here's the thing. I've been saying a bunch of names. People keep asking me, and here's the thing. I don't have a top 5 because I take that back. I've been very clear. My number 1 is Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. I just really believe in him, and I think that he deserves a leading role, and I think he can flourish in that role. But my biggest battle is just trying to convince people that you need to recast at all. Have you guys been on Twitter? If you've been on Twitter or any other social medias, do you know how much resistance and hard-headedness there is to people that don't know. They don't even know what our petition's about. They don't even know what it's about. There are people that don't know or understand why you need to continue this legacy. There are people that would rather prefer to take Marvel's side than Chadwick's. Is he not who we're honoring? Is that ain't that y'all pick Marvel over Chadwick, but then say it's for Chadwick. Like what? How are we? So I don't care, to be honest. Like outside of that, I will keep shuffling the same names around. You ain't gonna get like a consistent top five because black actors just need to get recognized through opportunities. And I told y'all this was a challenge I put out there um last video. And I said the new challenge should be rattle off 5 black actors without Googling who could be the next T'Challa. And if you struggle with that, don't feel bad. If you have a problem with that or if you struggle with it, that's why you need to recast T'Challa because black actors don't get enough opportunities to be in leading roles, to be known enough in the public conscious so that we can have those discussions. That's why it's so hard for people to imagine anyone else except for Michael B. Jordan. That's like the only name people can put out there that are not familiar with black actors because it's going right back to how it was back in the 90s where it was only Denzel, Will Smith, or Morgan Freeman. If it wasn't that, we don't know. Who else could there be? So, yeah, like when I tell you it's a luxury to be able to think about the top 5 or whoever can play the role. That's a luxury. And it's a privilege that we don't have yet because we still got to fight the first battle, which is get the role recast and keep it going. But I'll still make a video. Don't worry. I'll still make a video about it because I do want to make sure that I get that point across for people because it's really it's really a new concept for people. People really have brain farts and just be like, I don't know. I can't tell. Black actors exist outside of Michael B. Jordan. Like they be struggling, brain hurt and all. Derek Gaines, I haven't seen Spider-Man yet, but I will. Okay, all good, brother. Hopefully, hopefully we ain't spoiled too much. But yeah, go ahead and watch it, bro. I know you had your situation, so all good, all good. Let's see, Ernest, I'm good on DC. All DC does is rehash the same 3 Marvel. Open the bank. Yes, 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 yes. I understand. I understand that resistance too. I get it. But thank you so much, Ernest. Appreciate you. Alejandro, my man. Happy early new year, E-Man fam. Batman is the best thing DC has. Facts. Ain't no one gonna wait 45 days. Nope. Let's go twinkle the heck out of Bruce Wayne Patterson. Yeah, I know. Twinkle, twinkle, right? Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yo, I'm excited for Black Adam too. I think Black Adam is also got some good potential with it too. So I'm looking forward to that as well. Reboot Pootie Tang. Wow. Thank you. Okay, we can do that. I'll watch it. I'll watch it. I got no problem with that. I actually don't have a problem with that whatsoever. Let's see. Hold on. Wait, I almost missed somebody. V, what you got? Hey man, did you release your top 10 movies or shows of 2021? No, I didn't. Listen, I wanted to. I've been busy. Like, I don't know if y'all could tell. I'm so sleepy. I'm so tired. I've literally had 8 hours of sleep in the last 2 days. In the last 2 days. Um, a lot of that has to do with the fact that I'm my own PR person. I'm my own marketing. I'm my own personal assistant. Um, I'm just tired. I'm just tired. I mean, I thought about them, but it's a lot. Like I literally went to sleep last night and at like 4 o'clock in the morning because I was emailing press releases to over 100 news outlets. Like, burning the midnight oil. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, there's so much stuff on back order that I need to do for y'all. So when y'all just see me like dump everything on y'all, that's why, but yeah, I'm gonna get to it. I'm gonna get to it. I don't know, maybe. I might need a nap or two first. Oh man, but thank you so much for that. All right, let's get to the next topic. We almost done here. Let's see. Matrix sequels. Are we getting them or not? Um, so I, however you felt about the Matrix is one thing. I get it. Some people like this, some don't. I didn't really care. I did not. It let me down. It was just not all that good to me. But it seems like we're getting a little bit more information about it, about how apparently WB was going to make this movie with or without the siblings, the original directors. And it was already stated now that actually we've got no prequel in mind, we've got no sequel in mind, we've got no further trilogy. Fine by me. Y'all didn't even need this movie, to be honest with you. Like, I don't feel like this did very much for the Matrix franchise at all. Resurrections, I'm talking about. Like, y'all could have saved this one. You went in with like, you didn't even go in with both directors. It just I don't know, it fell flat for me. So I'm fine that they do not want to do a prequel or anything else. And here's the thing, at this point, if you wanted to do another one, which there is a lot of room to do, I would just give it to somebody else. I would honestly just give it to somebody else, because the way 4 came off, the biggest problem I had with it was the lack of innovation. It was the lack of like they progressed the story, but they didn't introduce anything visually new. And I know expectations are not always fair, but you also can't disregard them either. The expectation was that the Matrix, when somebody says the Matrix, first impression in your mind is how that Matrix movie blew you away with the visuals, the new concepts, and things you ain't never seen before. This movie ain't do nothing. It rehashed everything and just kept on doubling down on the same stuff. I'm so good on this. I'm good. And apparently, yeah. So, like I said, they were planning on making the Matrix 4 even without the original directors. They should, to be honest, they probably should have done that. They really should have done that, in my opinion. I don't think it was needed, you know. And maybe make somebody else the one. Give somebody else the chance. Neo doesn't have to look like himself. I'm sure they could put that programming in somebody else, But I honestly, and here's the thing, I wouldn't make a Matrix 4 just to make it. Like, you don't want to milk the franchise just off of the name, because that's how you can ruin it. Only do it if you got something new to show people. Like, like, I don't know, is Neo farting fire out his booty? Like, what is it? Like, you got to give me something new. Something new. If you can give me something new, now we can talk. Anyway. Let me know how y'all feel about the fact that we are not getting any more Matrix movies. You happy, sad? Do you even care? Does it matter? Let me know what you think. Let's see. I see you want the Discord. I got you. Check the link. It is now being posted. Kat, thank you so much, ma'am. Smart. Question. They have the movie Loser listed under DC Comics. Yes, that is correct. Where's the connection to the comics? I believe that was based off of a comic in itself. No, Loser had 3 actors who became Marvel characters: Idris, Zoe, and Chris Evans. Yeah, no, I don't remember the exact comic, but I do believe that Losers is based off of an actual comic by DC. Like, sometimes they have those like one-off, one shoot type of things. But that was Losers. That's an old movie. What was that, early 2000s, I think. But that's why it was actually based off of a comic. And yeah, there are some familiar faces for sure in there. Thank you so much for that. Didier, let's go. In the first scene, they basically told us that the Matrix 4 was a cash grab. Yes, they did. That I did appreciate. I appreciated the meta commentary that was happening in the movie. I laughed, I chuckled, like, yo, who asked for a reboot anyway? Like that was fine. That was fine. I just needed more. I mean, it's the Matrix. Like, you need a little bit more. That's all. In my opinion, I think you need more. But thank you so much for that. Eden, oh my goodness, thank you, sir. Thank you. I know you did not like the Matrix Resurrections, baby boo boo. Yeah, I didn't care for it. I didn't. Listen. I tried to give it all the credit I could possibly give it, but I can't go back and rewatch that. I like Bugs. Bugs was dope. Bugs was cool. Yeah. AW. There you go. Yeah, Bugs was cool. Bugs was cool, but like that was about it for me. I couldn't do the Matrix too much. And I'm a Matrix fan. I will sit here and dissect the hell out of some Matrix. Just that talk right there. I love the Matrix franchise, but this wasn't hitting it. This wasn't hitting it. Anyway, it is what it is. Thank you so much. Big Bo, thank you, sir. My feeling with the Matrix franchise, I'll have to quote Kyle Rand, let it die. Hey, if it dies, it dies. Right? That's it. And I'm okay with that too. I'm fine with, honestly, like if they end it, I'm okay. They could end it now, and it, like I said, if you even bother rebooting it, just reboot it with a fresh face. But like I said, you're gonna have to come with something new. Like it's got to be a fresh idea. It's got to be something mind-blowing that ain't nobody ever seen before. You know what I would do? And I know y'all might not like this, but I want y'all to think about this. I would love to see James Cameron take a spin on the Matrix. Let me explain to you why. James Cameron, I want you to go look at his record when it comes to making sequels. First of all, go look at his record. James Cameron, I'm talking about Mr. Titanic, Mr. Avatar, Terminator 2, Aliens. James Cameron don't miss. I know we make fun of him because of Avatar and how it's coming out, but it ain't coming out. Like James Cameron's like the Dr. Dre, of the industry. He don't miss though. He don't miss. So I would love to see what he would do because he's a good visionary. I would love to see that. Ooh, I think that would be billions. I think he could do it. Eric, what you got? Just like Matrix, they should stop Bad Boys. I'm fine if they stop Bad Boys. Yeah, I'm definitely fine if they stop that for sure. I don't think that the last Bad Boys was fun. It was cool. It was fun. But I'm sorry. Look, Martin and Will, they're getting old. It's just, if you was gonna do it, you should have done the Bad Boys for like back then. Like you should have done all that stuff earlier. Like I don't know. I still enjoyed it. I still enjoyed the last Bad Boys, but I don't know if we need more. I don't know if we need more. He runs face. Keanu for Sentry, Void, Hero, and playing villain, powerful as yes. Sentry. I would not put him as Sentry and Void, mainly because I don't think Keanu has enough range as an actor. Keanu's pretty linear with his portrayals and stuff. He doesn't really transform. You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is why I talk to y'all about when I say actors range. One character can't look or sound similar to another. Look at Jeffrey Wright. My man Peoples. Remember Peoples? Jeffrey Wright, when you look at his performances in different things, my man transforms. Gary Oldman, one of the GOATs, he transforms. Keanu doesn't really transform. He doesn't have that range. Now, what I can say, I think the absolute best role for Keanu Reeves in the MCU right now, if I were Kevin Feige, you got to be Silver Surfer. You already have the Surfer thing. I'm not saying he got to be Bill and Ted. Actually, I take that back. Bill and Ted was probably the most I've seen Keanu stretch. But I would make him Silver Surfer because now Silver Surfer does not require a lot of emotion. Silver Surfer can be stiff with their performance, and that's Keanu can be stiff. I'm not saying that's a shot. I'm just saying he can excel at that. And because it's all CGI, it doesn't matter how old he gets, he can keep doing that role for a long time. So if it were up to me, I would have Keanu play Silver Surfer. I think that would be an absolute perfect fit. His voice, his acting would be perfectly in line for that role. Thank you so much for that. Eric, what you got? Would you like to see them bring back Rush Hour? No. No. Chris Tucker is done. Jackie Chan is getting older. No, I'm straight. I don't even want to reboot. A lot of that is also because certain comedies worked for certain time periods. Like it's a rare thing to have a comedy still be relevant a decade, 2, 3 decades later. Like you can't take a lot of comedies from the 80s and put them in today's world. Like they'll get blasted, they'll get canceled. You know what I'm saying? So like, no, I don't need another Rush Hour. I'm straight. I think the original Rush Hours were cool. But even like the last Rush Hour was kind of weak, and it was like, nah, it's time to rest this. We good. Thanks, Alejandro. That's the problem I had with this one. Matrix didn't give us anything new. It was pretty much a remake with some modern stuff. It's a cash grab. Facts, 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 and facts. Yes, 100%. That's they push the story forward, but that's about it. That's yeah. Sante, what you got? Happy New Year, brother. Checking in from Springfield. And yes, to recast T'Challa and no to the Matrix sequel. Hey, thank you so much. Appreciate your support and thank you for that contribution. Eric, last question. How do you feel about the Saw franchise? I'm a sucker for punishment. I wish John James Wan would go back to it. The original two were like fantastic. They milked the hell out of it, but I'm a sucker for it. I'll watch them anyway. But what Chris Rock did with it was terrible, in my opinion. I didn't like Spiral so much that I wrote and recorded and even edited my review for it and still didn't post it because I just did not care about this movie. Like, I don't like it. It's so not a good movie. But anyway, thank you. Tranquil, what's going on? Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Oh, what a wonderful support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Been watching for a while. My official notice me message recast T'Challa. They should go animated, like Arcane Into the Spider-Verse. I also think Halle Berry should be in the MCU. Happy holidays. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I'm totally fine with Halle Berry going into the MCU. I just kind of sort of hope it's not as Storm. I'd like to get a different sister to do that, hopefully for us. But yes, I am definitely on board with her. You can never get enough Halle Berry ever. Just saying. Hold on, we got a little donation here. My man Tane, bro, thank you so much. For last Sorcerer Supreme drew power from dark dimensions. Yes. Okay. Okay. Good point. Good point. Yes. Talking about Doctor Strange there. Okay. Okay. Hey, Tranquil, thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. So generous for that donation. He who runs phase, what you got? John or David Washington as hardware. Tell him for those who don't know. Him as hardware. I gotta marinate on that one. Let me get back to you on that one. I gotta think about that. See, you be hitting me with some curveballs, man. I gotta think about that one. I'm gonna get back to that. Remind me though. Let's see. I'm sad about the Matrix. Thank you, Mambo Jazz, and thank you, Hugh Runs Phase. The sequels could have made Resurrections a better movie in retrospect. It could have. It absolutely could have, but guess not. Guess not. I don't know. Mambo back at it. Jessica Henwick made the worst career decision of her life. Shang-Chi would have been way better for her than Matrix Resurrections. I don't know. I mean, she had a decision to make. Basically, if I'm not mistaken, she was going to Marvel wouldn't tell her what role that they wanted her to audition for. Whereas the Matrix was like, no, we're gonna give you the role of Bugs if you want to audition for that. So I think according to her, that's what made her choose where to go. That she was like, well, Marvel might be having me be some random person. And for her, she also wanted to continue being Colleen from Iron Fist. So she was like, man, I don't know if I want to go do this random character that might not even have a long trajectory or path. So I'm not mad at her for taking the Matrix thing based on the information she was given at the time. And honestly, yo, if they did do another Matrix movie, y'all could make it about Bugs, and I'd be cool with that. Bugs was great. Like, she was one of the best parts of the movie. So I love Jessica Henwick. She is like fantastic, great actress, and she knows how to do the work. You know what I'm saying? She puts in the work, and all that. So I wouldn't say it's the worst decision because, yeah, she could have been Shang-Chi's sister. Maybe that has some trajectory, but I don't know. I think she probably made a better bet. Given what she knew. So, Jason, what you got? Always demand a rewatch. Matrix 5. Okay. All right. All right. Yeah, if you down with that, bro, that's all good. That's all good. Let's see. AJ, what you got? Hey man, first time watching in live. Oh, thank you so much, AJ. Thanks for everything you do in regards to T'Challa. Hey, all good, all good. Thank you so much for joining. Sante, let's see. I still say Billy Zane for Lex Luthor. Yes. Yes, Billy Zane is fantastic. Have y'all seen him in True Story? Like, my man still got it. Billy Zane. I don't know why Billy Zane disappeared for so long, but Billy Zane is a fantastic actor. Fantastic actor. Oh my gosh. Yes, yes, yes to Lex Luthor, 100%. Dan the Man. Hey, what's up, Dan the Man? E-Man, my man. Let's see. Congrats on saving T'Challa. Well, we trying, we trying. I peeped the last live. Nay to Keanu as Silver Surfer. He killed it as Johnny Blaze, though. Happy New Year. All good. I mean, yeah, I know some people really do want him for Johnny Blaze. For me, I'm just like, I don't want him to age out of a role. And Keanu's like over 50, like he's 53-ish, I want to say. You have to take that into consideration. How long is he going to play, like Ghost Rider? Like, and what? They ain't even got like that movie hasn't even been. I don't even know if it's going to be a movie. It could be a series. We don't know. I would rather give older actors something because he's not going to walk around with the flame head the whole time. That's why I'm saying just go ahead and make him Silver Surfer because it preserves and allows him to play that role for as long as he just wants to do the voice. That's why I put it out there. It's for more practical reasons. Now, if you want to do a one and done with Johnny Blaze and then put Keanu, that's fine. That's more short-term thinking, but I think for Silver Surfer, that gives him a benefit for the longer term with that. Mambo Jazz, thank you so much for that. Mambo, what you got? We need to see Keanu's face, and he does martial arts. Silver Surfer may rob of his shine a bit, not sure. I don't think you need to see him doing martial arts. And here's the other thing. How long is he going to be doing that, though? Because, to be honest, he was kind of stiff in the Matrix, too. Like, he's cool with the little chop, 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 chop. But, like, Silver Surfer, I'm trying to make sure that what ends up happening to Robert Downey Jr. does not happen to Keanu. Robert Downey, when he was doing Tony Stark, the physicality of playing Tony Stark in this big old iron suit with showing your face, because actors need to show their face, it was taking a toll on him. It was physically tiring. After he hit 50, why do you think they switched him to nano gear? Like they switched him to the nanotech so it would be easier on his body. So when I say put him in the CGI, it's trying to be conscious of these actors as they get older. Yes, we love them. Yes, we want to see them. But at the same time, we got to think about how long are they going to want to do this? Because the second Keanu is like, man, I'm tired of this. I can't do the physical stuff as much anymore, whatever. He's gonna be done, So I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. It'll be whatever. I'm not mad if they make him Ghost Rider. Matter of fact, there was a rumor, I couldn't confirm it, so I didn't want to report on it, that Norman Reedus from The Walking Dead was cast as or supposedly cast as Ghost Rider. Maybe. I guess he definitely wouldn't have been my first pick. I don't think just because you ride a motorcycle all the time that all of a sudden you should be Ghost Rider. I don't think you need that, but whatever. All good. Let's see. M. Dillinger, what you got? What do you think about the rumors about the potential team up of Moon Knight, Blade, Black Knight, and now Doctor Strange and Ghost Rider, Midnight Suns? I'll take it. I have not taken I have not followed up or heard anything on my end to confirm it, but I love the idea that it's possible. I love the idea. Give it to me. I'll take it. I'm not going to be definitely not going to be selfish with that. Give it to me. AJ, what's going on? Thank you so much. What? Oh, wait. Did we already do this? Now you guys. Oh, okay. All right. I think you're all right. Well, thank you again. Now, do you guys realize if Norman Reedus is the new Ghost Rider, he will go from enemy of Blade to ally? That if they write it that way, that could be. That could be. Thank you so much, AJ. Man, that's so generous for your contribution. I really appreciate you. Let's see. Do we have any? I think I'm caught up. All right, let me get on to the next one. Let's see. What else do we got? Okay, Matrix. Oh, we need this. We need this. Y'all already know. If you've been following this live, you know I've been chronicling this whole debacle between The Rock and Vin Diesel. Let me give y'all the recap. A long time ago, The Rock came out on Instagram and basically was like, "Hey, look, there's some unprofessionalism going on. I don't like it. Didn't nobody know who he was talking about until later it was confirmed that he was talking about Vin Diesel. Okay. Once he said that, Vin Diesel came out and was like, it's Scoozy, it's fine, you know, whatever. Rock was like, man, look, I'm done. I'm done with this fast friend. I'm good. I'm out of here. Nah. No, I'm sorry. Before he said that, Vin Diesel came out and was like, what did he say? Like, oh, you know, when I get on set, I try to help out all these young actors, and you know, I was trying to help Dwayne you know, with his career. In other words, Vin Diesel was basically saying that he helped The Rock become the superstar actor that he is now. And all of his methods helped The Rock and other actors become better. The Rock had a very candid response to that, which if I'm quoting correctly, went, and he gave a hearty laugh with that because, you know, hey, look, at that time, Rock was known for, you know, in wrestling. But even at that point, The Rock was still a rather charismatic and, you know, popular person. Maybe not in the world of acting, but he didn't really need Fast and Furious. Like, if it wasn't Fast and Furious, it would have been something else to still propel The Rock to something else, right? But I do believe that in the first, you know, what was it? Fast 5, when The Rock was introduced, it was like a symbiotic relationship, right? Like The Rock still needed something to kind of catapult, but at the same time, Fast 5 needed him, and that was a really good pairing. And ever since then, every time The Rock showed up, the movies made more money, and it was cool. Like, it was a nice little relationship. But after that whole unprofessionalism, Vin showing up, I don't know, maybe he was a diva on set. I don't know. But whatever was going on, it turned The Rock off. And The Rock, you know, if you follow him, my man is like, wakes up in the morning, eats like 100 pancakes, protein shakes, drinks some tequila, goes work out. He's about his business, right? He is all about his business. So when people come in and act unprofessional, coming in late, not doing their stuff or whatever, you messing with The Rock's time. You messing with his schedule. You know, you that irritates him. So this all led to The Rock basically being like, yo, I'm out. Like, I'm not coming back to the franchise, right? Vin couldn't let it go. Rock said, peace out. I'm done. Best wishes to all of y'all. No hate. It's all good. I'm out. Vin goes online and basically says, little brother Dwayne, come on now. Me and Pablo, Paul Walker, we made a deal that we were going to ride this to the end. The little girls, our kids, our girls, our friends, and blah, 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 blah. Come on back home. It's about family. So while going out on social media and basically calling The Rock out to basically have him come back to the Fast and Furious, franchise, because they're going to end it, thank God, in Fast 10 or 11. He's calling him out publicly to come on back to the franchise. The Rock responded, no chance I will return. Dwayne Johnson turns down Vin Diesel's invitation to rejoin Fast and Furious. The Rock basically said, no, we don't need it. Don't want it. I'm good. Nah, ain't happening. Nope. No. Oh, here go the real quote. Okay, here's what Vin actually said on his post, just so you guys can know. The world awaits the finale of Fast 10. As you know, my children refer to you as Uncle Dwayne in my house. There is not a holiday that goes by that they and you don't send well wishes, but the time has come. Legacy awaits. I told you years ago that I was going to fulfill my promise to Pablo. I swore that we would reach and manifest the best Fast in the finale, that is 10. All right. So that's what Vince said in public. I want you to listen to what Rock said. This was in a CNN interview. What Rock said to this. Now, I don't know how clear this can get. I told Vin Diesel directly, this is The Rock speaking. I told Vin directly that I would not be returning to the franchise. I was firm yet cordial with my words and said that I would always be supportive of the cast and always root for the franchise to be successful, but that there was no chance I would return. Vin's recent public post was an example of his manipulation. I didn't like that he brought up his children in the post, as well as Paul Walker's death. Leave them out of it. We had spoken months ago about this and came to a clear understanding. Manipulation. That's the word he used. Vin is playing games, in other words. According to The Rock, he's playing games. What bothers me about this is that this actually proves Rock's point. So even if you're one of those Fast and Furious franchise, diehard fans and Vin can do no wrong, Vin just proved Rock's point. If somebody comes to talk to you in private to talk about a situation on a professional level, and you still renege on that and go and talk about it in public, that's the unprofessionalism Rock was talking about. What are you doing? That's the problem. Rock could have made this a bigger situation. He got millions of followers. He could have put this all on blast. He went to Vin privately, told him, hey man, I'm gonna support y'all. And he said firm and cordially. So that means he was flexing and smiling. I ain't coming back. Ain't no chance I'm coming back. If you smell what The Rock is cooking. That's all that was. He did that man to man, businessman to businessman, in private, and Vin turned around Nah, let's make this a marketing thing. Nah, let's go ahead and put this out there. Trying to put public pressure on The Rock. The Rock don't need the Fast and Furious franchise now. He literally pimped that franchise and took a Hobbs and Shaw and made his own thing. He made his own thing. And he about to do Black Adam. And he about to go do some Disney stuff. Rock ain't hurting for money. He don't need you. Whew, man. Let's see. What else did he say? Did he say anything else? Hold on. Let me get his other quote here for y'all. My goal all along was to end my amazing journey with this incredible franchise and gratitude and grace. With gratitude and grace. It's unfortunate that this public dialogue has muddied the waters. Regardless, I'm confident in the Fast universe and its ability to constantly deliver for the audience. I truly wish my former co-stars and crew members the best of luck in the success in the next chapter. Let me explain to y'all something about The Rock. The Rock is such a professional that even in this interview, he still gave props to the cast and still promoted the movie despite his irritation with Vin Diesel. That's a professional. A professional can maintain their integrity, they can maintain the message, even in the midst of something that is still emotionally or just, problematic. He could have trashed Vin. He could have kept going. He could have roasted. He could have done a lot, but he still maintained. This is why I'm a fan of The Rock. Man, professional through and through. I want to be like The Rock one day. That's a goal. That's a goal interview. Y'all don't realize if I can ever talk to The Rock one day, whew, that right there. That's gonna be my next I was doing people elbows back in elementary school, you know. If you smell, that was all me. All me. Oh snap. Hold on. Oh snap. Oh man. Marcy about to do it. Marcy, no. Oh, y'all don't understand. Marcy. Oh, Marcy, thank you. Thank you. Oh, appreciate you, Marcy. Give you a digital hug. Just, I don't know how to. Do I hug the mic? I don't know how to. Do I hug the camera? Okay, I'm hugs. Oh, thank you, Marcy. Appreciate you. For real. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh, you the real MVP, Marcy. For real. Thank you. Oh man. Buzz. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. The Rock, 49 years old, got tired of Vin Diesel's 54 years old. BS. The Rock kept it professional, talked in the hand. Right. Yeah. Little brother. Come on, bro. Why you gotta call him little? First of all, The Rock can probably eat you for breakfast. I mean, literally. Like, have y'all seen The Rock on his cheat days? Like, he be having like them stack. The Rock eats like Fred Flintstone. Like, he has them big old stupid pieces of meat that's like damn near the leg of the actual cow, like the dino legs and stuff. Like, I would not be shocked if The Rock could eat the size of a person. I would not. But yes, on point, Buzz. Appreciate you. Famous Jay, what you got? Black Adam has spoken. No. Facts. That's it. Said no. Leave him alone. Stop. Golly. What was that movie called? She's Not That Into You? The Rock is not that into you, Vin. It's okay. Stop it, please. Man, that needs to be a meme. I need that. Oh, man. Come on, bro. What's happening? Oh, man. Brother. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you, Chief. Thank you so much, man. All right. Man, what okay. Do we even need to talk about it? Like, whose side are you on here? Rock, Vin? I don't know. Maybe. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna be fair because some people be saying I'll be too biased. Sometimes I am biased. Sometimes whatever. I want to throw this out here. All of this could actually be a huge marketing ploy. It could. This could all be promotion. This could be promotion. This could be um like just like in the WWE, you know, I'm not coming back. I don't like you. Feud. Keeping the names relevant. And then in that post-credit scene, The Rock show up. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. Are people not going to be shocked? If I'm not mistaken, they're doing a Fast 10 and 11, right? Like I think it's two of them because they're doing part 1 or part 2 or whatever. So don't be surprised if he show up in a post-credit scene and that breaks the internet. Could. I'm just saying it could. It might. Rock is an actor. He knows how to act. He's had wrestling beefs. It's happened. It happened. Yeah. So, yeah. In wrestling, they call that a work. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just saying, you know. This I'm just saying I would not be surprised. That's all. I would not be surprised. Let's see. What is this? Ernest. I'm sorry. Is The Rock black? I never heard him say anything other than a black father. I'm just asking. Yeah, he's black and Samoan. He's black and his dad was black and his mom is Samoan. But no, he's never like, at least from what I've heard. I mean, first of all, my man was part of the Nation of Domination in the WWF back when it was named that way. He was in the nation, he was black. He was black and proud, but no, he's black and Samoan. You might see more of his Samoan than anything, but he's never like, denounced his blackness or anything like that. So anywho, but all right. Thank y'all so much. Let's see, what else do we have? There was something else. Oh, okay. All right. We might as well get to it. All right. All right. If I can indulge y'all for a little bit more. Did y'all know? I don't know if y'all heard. There's been like this growing movement online. What is it called? I think it's Recast T'Challa. Apparently, this movement has grown to the peak of achieving a goal and a milestone of 50,000 people. Hold on now. Let's see where we at here. Let's see this 40. It's a 49,983. But wait, there's more. We didn't refresh. Let's refresh real quick. Look at this. Look at this. What? What did do? Did we cross the 50? I think we crossed the 50, y'all. What? Let's go. Hot dog. Hot diggity dog. We done crossed the 50 mark, y'all. When I tell you I am so freakishly proud of all of y'all. Don't worry, we're gonna change that number too. I don't like that I don't like that 75 thousand, because the thing is it's all about the optics. Y'all ever go to Walmart or go to the store when they say like something is like 99 cents versus like $1.03? It's that psychology. You want to have that closer. So we're going to move that back down to like 55,000. We're going to go on 5,000 chunks. But yo, since April, I know we not getting, the same type of love and the same type of push that, the Snyder cut or Spider-Man. We not getting that. And we should know that, because T'Challa, Black Panther, nobody expected this character to be the phenomenon that he was. Nobody expected this movie to be as impactful to the society and culture as it did. Even Marvel didn't know. Marvel was like, oh yeah, let's throw that up there. Yeah, that'll be cool. Yeah. All black. All right, cool. Yeah, go ahead and do that Black Panther thing. That's cool. Let me tell you something. Black Panther came and dropped $1.3 billion with no help. No help. You didn't see no other Avengers coming in there. You didn't see nobody. I need y'all to realize what I'm saying. Go back and look at all those other MCU shows, all the other movies. What are we talking about? Civil War, Captain America, Civil War. Look at all that help. You needed new characters and you needed Black Panther. Go back and look at Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier is dope. Don't get me wrong. You still need a Black Widow in there. It's dope. Top 5. Still needed a little help. Endgame, Infinity War. Lots of help. Lots of help. I know some of y'all gonna get mad at me, but Captain Marvel, you only really benefited because we was thirsty for Endgame. That's all. Captain Marvel would not have made that money if it was not for the hype of Endgame, that timing. Marvel was so set and unprepared for Black Panther's impact that they made 2 Ant-Man movies before they even touched a Black Panther sequel. By the time of Infinity War, peep this, Ant-Man has had more screen time than T'Challa himself. Screen time matters. You mean to tell me that there's more of an investment, there's more energy in Ant-Man than there is in this $1.3 billion property? This character? Where's the energy? Where's the energy? Marvel should have the second they had dropped that 1.3 billion. Even so I understand Spider-Man is the thing. I'll give Spider-Man those props. The very next thing should have been Black Panther 2, right after Endgame, right after Spider-Man. Like while they were shooting Infinity War and Endgame, they should have been shooting Black Panther at that time. At that time, they should have been doing it. Wow, Brother Chadwick was still with us. They should have been shooting that back to back. They should have shuffled the board. They should have been like, wait, what? You made what? Hey, I know y'all gonna take care of Endgame and Infinity War. Y'all got that? We need to jump on this. We need to capitalize on this. Don't forget, this was a global phenomenon. This wasn't just America. This was all over the world. People coming in they authentic traditional garb and stuff and wardrobe. That's what this movie did. Marvel should have been jumping on this, but you waited. You waited. Yeah. But y'all, we done hit that 50K. All right, let me tell you. So I told you I'll be working on this stuff, like for real. I just got off a fresh interview. Just like fresh. Just got off an interview earlier this morning. Y'all, we going international. We going international. Yes. Not a US publication. I'm gonna post it. Don't y'all worry. I'm gonna post it. But we done got international. Okay. I just got done also contacting some other folks from a major news publication that's gonna write about this outlet, that's gonna write about the movement too. This ain't going nowhere. So I don't want any of y'all to ever let people try and discourage you. It's only 50,000. What if petitions don't work? Our message is out there. We are getting national and international coverage. Goosebumps activate. National and international coverage, y'all. They not just sitting here like, oh, somebody started a little petition. No, they talking the talk. They talking what we talking about. They getting the message out there. Man, hold on. Let me play y'all something that just came up because somebody brought this to my attention. I didn't know. Y'all, we done made it to IGN. Play the clip.
Now, in other news, a growing group of Black Panther fans are rallying together using the hashtag recast imploring Marvel to consider a new actor to step into the role of the hero made famous by the late Chadwick Boseman. Now, the online campaign began back in April with the Change.org petition garnering over 48,000 signatures. Now, just recently, this week, the recast T'Challa hashtag went viral on social media. To be specific, with fans expressing their interest in keeping the Wakandan King/Avenger alive in the MCU. Now, Emmanuel Noy, the creator of the petition, told the LA Times, the whole campaign isn't about making people forget the legacy left behind by Boseman, but this is about the role of T'Challa. T'Challa is significant and deserves to have his stories continue to be told, regardless of whoever else wears the mantle of Black Panther. Now, Derek Boseman, Chadwick Boseman's brother, is also in support of the movement, telling TMZ that his brother would to see T'Challa live on. Production on Black Panther 2 is currently in progress, and Marvel/Disney has already confirmed that the role of T'Challa will not be recast. Now, what director Ryan Coogler has assured audiences is that the sequel will be tasteful and honor the late actor's legacy left behind in the Marvel films. Now, what do y'all think about this? What do y'all think? Should Marvel actually consider recasting the role of T'Challa? Let us know in the comment section down below.
Dang. My bad, y'all. I can't hear what y'all hear. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry if that. I'm sorry. Like, unfortunately, I can't hear what y'all hear. So if there's an echo, my bad. The multiversal echo. It's all good. Hey, look. Follow me on. I think I could post it on. I'll post it on Twitter and Instagram. So somebody said echo from Hawkeye. Y'all are too funny. Y'all are too funny. Oh man, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. My kid just came up and was like, "There's an echo." I'm like, just had to ruin the moment. Not her, but you know, the tech stuff. Anyway, my bad. I can't. I'll post the where is the link? Hold on. Do I have it? Hold on. Let me see. Because I'm gonna post the video clip. Later today. Hold on, let me see if I can get the clip. Do I have it? Yes, I do. Hold on, I got you.
Yo, what's up, everybody?
Okay, there it is. Copy. All right, there we go. There go the link for it. You know, again, my bad. You know, I'm trying to do all this stuff on the cuff. I don't know, whatever. I'm gonna fire the tech person later. Let's see. Hold on. Let me get to some of these comments first, because there was some that I think I don't want to miss. Hold on. Wait. Did I get all that? Okay. And there we go. All right. Dancing, what you got? Save T'Challa, recast T'Challa. E-Man, we played a long game. The movement is growing. Stay the course. Will do. Absolutely. Thank you so much. And yes, it is absolutely going to be a long game. Listen, I'm trying to tell y'all. First of all, keep an eye out for February. I got some things cooking for January, but keep an eye out for February. If I can get what I'm about to do on February, Black History Month, first leading Black character in the MCU. Ooh. Y'all don't understand. Like what? Got some fire. We got some fire. You gotta make the ugly face. You know when it's like so good, it's just ugly. Thank you. Only what you got? I got my mom and my brother signed today. Oh, thank you so much. Hey, look, y'all helped us reach 50K. Thank you. My goodness. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh my gosh. So good. So good. Appreciate you. Eli, let's see what you got. Well on, E-Man. Yes. We made it to the 50K. Yep. Big up yourself. Yep. Hey, big up to everybody in here. I couldn't have done this without y'all. This is all y'all, not just me. If they do recast T'Challa, what story arc would you like to see the most? You know what? Look, if they do end up, first of all, give me Shuri as Black Panther. Let her have her shine because, as I've said many times, got zero issue with seeing Shuri take up the mantle. But yeah, I'm totally fine with that. But the next story, I think, especially when you're dealing with the multiverse and all this stuff, I'd love for them to do Intergalactic Empire. We dealing with space, we dealing with alien. Yo, let's find out that Wakanda had a whole colony in space already. You mean to tell me that they ain't been to space, this futuristic colony? Come on now. We could do that. I'd love to see T'Challa because, right now we don't know how T'Challa is as a king. I'd love to see him deal with more political royal issues. That was always some of the most fascinating things in the comics to me, is how he dealt with the politics. He always had to juggle these tough, hard decisions, and I would love to see that be something that comes into fruition. And then, of course, I need him to go up against Namor. Of course, I need the Wakanda destroyed, and T'Challa's like, I know I swore off vengeance before, but you gonna die tonight. You gonna die. I'm gonna swim down there and I'm gonna mollywop you tonight. It's done. That's what I would want to see. Friggins Belt, make sure you and the rest drink your water, man. Yes, we will. I will get my rest and get some water. I need some water right now, to be honest. But yes, I will definitely do that. Thank you so much, Frigga. I appreciate you. Y'all so silly with the echoes. That's funny. That is too funny. May can thank you, May. Thank you. I appreciate that. Let's see what we got. Oh, my man, he who runs phase. To the people who says Marvel knows what they're doing, remember they wanted a non-colonized country to have English accents. Chadwick made that call, and it's clear without his influence they aren't thinking about impact. Well. This thank you for bringing that up. This is actually a point that I've brought up to people. And yes, what you're talking about is factual. This is one of the reasons why I try to implore the people to be careful in giving Marvel blind faith and trust. When you do that, you basically get rid of the ability to critically think and be skeptical about things. Stop trying to make Marvel out to be divine. Yes, Marvel has given us fantastic things. Look, hold on. Hold on 1 second. Let me see. Where is it? Hold on. Here you go. I want to show y'all something. This is what my wife and kid like. You see what they got me? I'm about to hang this up later. You see what I got? Like, if I had a wall, if this was a wall, I'd put it right there. Let's not question how I feel. Look at the baby. Thank you, dear. Thank you, love. She doesn't know I was dying up here. I was dying. Thank you. You see the art. I ain't got no problem with Marvel. Okay, I got no problem with Marvel, but I also can critically think and realize that these people are human. They make mistakes. They're not always going to get it right. But what I appreciate and respect about them is that they will own up when they make mistakes. Just like with the casting of Tilda Swinton. Some of y'all got it twisted when I brought that up and was like, what do you mean, E-Man? She was great. I never criticized her performance. I never said she was bad. I just said that Marvel regretted, Kevin Feige regretted whitewashing the character rather than getting someone Tibetan or something like that. So that was their regret. They regretted that move. And yes, it is actually true that for whatever reason, these same people that gave us the awesome Black Panther were questioning whether or not to even have African accents. And if it was not for Chadwick Boseman to fight and push, we would not have had it. Yeah. Y'all never would have had Forrest Whitaker sitting here like, and the strength of the Black Panther. You would have never had none of that. They would have been speaking in some British Bridgerton type of accent. Because that's colonizer mindsets. thinking that English speaking is the highest form and royal form of speaking. That's white supremacy ideology. It happens. I'm not saying KKK stuff. I'm saying when you normalize whiteness, you will think that white stuff is better by default. That's what I mean by the ideology. It happens to everybody. It's not just white people. All people can be subjected to an ideology. So yes, it is possible that Marvel could not see the full picture of Black Panther. And it was Chadwick's contributions that made it as good as it was. So y'all can keep talking about, oh, I'm going to trust the studio. Okay. If we had trusted the studio before, we wouldn't have gotten what we got. We would have gotten something a little bit different. Just saying, be careful. This whole recast T'Challa thing is trying to help the studio. We are trying to help Marvel. We're not trying to tank it. We're not trying to make it bad. We actually want a great follow-up to a phenomenal movie. That's what it is. We're not anti-Marvel here. We're pro T'Challa. We're pro Black Panther franchise. Thank you, sir. AJ, what you got? What about Dr. Doom's story arc and the second intergalactic empire? Both. Give me both. Like, I'm about to be so greedy. But give me all of it. I don't care. Give me all of it. I will throw away all of the MCU if I could just get Black Panther stuff. That's how much of a fan of Black Panther I am. Y'all not gonna make me pick. You're not. It's impossible. You're not gonna make me pick because I want all of it. I want every Black Panther character to excel. I want every story to be seen. I want Storm. I want the baby. I want all of it. My question from now on, all of the above. All of it. All. Let's talk about Charles on that. Oh, bro. How did you know what we were going to talk about next? Oh, I got the clip, and that's actually going to be how we're going to finish this off. I will be playing my man Charles, and we're going to talk about that. Trust me, we're going to get in that. We're going to go through it because I got a couple responses. Just, I want to address a couple things. We're going to talk about that in just a minute. Thank you for bringing that up. Queen B, I got 5 on it. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate you. Thank you for all that you do for us and the movement. Happy New Year to you and your family and the entire eFam Recast T'Challa. Ma'am, thank you so much for your wonderful contribution. I appreciate you. For the Molly Wop. You know how we got to get down. You know how they get down. Thank you, Marjorie. Oh, man. Oh, what we got? May Kent, thank you so much. I read in the article that Nate Moore stated that he never considered the recasting King T'Challa and BP2. That is facts. That is true. Actually, Nate Kent, if you end up going through my channel, I did a video that specifically addressed where those comments came from, how he made the decision with Ryan Coogler within minutes. If you go back even further, we talked about how Kevin Feige was like, whatever happens is on Nate and Ryan Coogler. I defer to them. So, here's the thing. I understand, right? You're a white guy in a position of power dealing with a Black, centered franchise that has a lot of cultural importance. I understand why you would back off. Makes sense. But the buck still stops with you, sir. Don't nothing get greenlit and put on that screen unless Kevin Feige says that's okay. You can't. All I'm saying, you're gonna get the praise when the praise comes, and you're gonna get the credit when you're gonna get the criticism when the criticism comes. So it is what it is. But yes, that is true. That is what Nate Moore said. It's unfortunate, but I think that they made an emotional decision, in a very tough spot. And at this point, I think cooler heads are prevailing, and that's why we got Recast T'Challa. Tati, what you got? This is amazing. Do you think maybe Marvel doesn't say a word about recasting T'Challa and do this in secret and surprise us all? Yes, I do. So here's the thing. We have, I think, half of a victory. Half. One half of the victory is I do think that they are recasting T'Challa as a variant, because Nate Moore did say that, we won't see him in the 616. He really meant 19999. That's the actual MCU. 616 is the comics. But we understood he just meant basically in the main universe that we watch. So he was saying that like we won't see T'Challa ever again in our live universe. But that the mere fact that he brought up a specific universe means that they probably will bring a variant in. And that's great. That's half the battle, though. The other battle is don't go using this Black Death to perpetuate your fictional story. That's why we added Save T'Challa, because we need them to understand that you can tell this fictional story in multiple different ways without utilizing and exploiting the death of Chadwick Boseman to propel other fictional characters. You don't have to do that. You can tell those stories in multiple different ways. You can injure him, you can sideline him, you can say he was kidnapped, you can say he on a mission, you can say T'Challa's in space. You could do the blip theory where he just got dusted away and then we're taking place everything 5 years before. You have options without having to kill T'Challa for the third time. Let me tell y'all something. For all those people out there, for the people out there that are like, yo, we want to get rid of T'Challa, or we want to let Marvel retire the character. Okay, listen to this. For the people out there that say we want to retire the character of T'Challa because we want to preserve his legacy, what are you preserving? What are you saving? What has T'Challa done? T'Challa opened up Wakanda. He assisted in fighting the war against Thanos. Assisted. He got Captain America a shield. And he died twice. He died and came back in his first movie. He helped everybody in, Infinity War and Endgame. Helped. Didn't do it all. He helped. Got Cap a shield. Got dusted. And now y'all want to kill him again? That's his legacy? He opened up the world so that they can get more, so that they can feed off of the technology that Wakanda had? That's his legacy? Y'all want to preserve that? We want to add to that. That's the difference. That's why we are not the same. That's why those people that don't want to recast, we not on the same boat. You think you trying to this? You know what? Somebody else, one of my guys told me to give a good analogy for people so that y'all can really understand what we're talking about when we talk about legacies. Tony Stark and Captain America, both of them had their stories told. Whether they lived on or not doesn't matter because we had closure with them. That's the biggest difference, right? Their legacies are intact. Tony Stark literally saved the entire world. Cap, he led the whole army. Cap has been doing things. He's been a hero ever since the war. His legacy is intact. He got a whole museum damn near dedicated to him. Those are legacies. What are the people in the MCU going to think about T'Challa if he dies? The only people that might care would be the Wakandans. And let's think about that for a second. The Wakandans mourned T'Challa when he got thrown off over the cliff, right? They mourned him in the movie. He came back, great. What we have not seen, when he got dusted, you don't think that they had a second funeral for him in the 5 years he was gone? They mourned him in the first movie. They mourned him more than likely and buried him in the second one. And if you make this next movie beyond the blip in the future and present day, you gonna kill him again for the third time and mourn him again? Why does Wakanda have to mourn T'Challa 3 times? But y'all telling me it makes sense to retire and kill this character off? How? That's terrible writing. We don't want bad writing. That's not. This is why I say y'all got to think these things through. Let's make M'Baku the Black Panther next. He worships the ape god. He doesn't worship the panther god. Stop saying things that you haven't thought about. Just stop. Take a moment, breathe, collect yourself, and then come on back to the conversation. Thank you, Tati. I see what you got. Why should we trust Marvel when they audition light-skinned, biracial, Amanda Stenberg as Shuri, a dark-skinned, 100% African Wakandan? Hey, shout out to Amanda for turning that role down. I appreciate that. You know, I don't know. To be fair, Wakanda does have people of all shades. They do have dark folks of all shades. So let's be fair. I'll be fair about that. I'll leave it at that. But shout out again to Amanda for actually, she turned it down. She specifically was like, nah, this is a movie with like all these dark skinned folks. Let a dark skinned sister take that role. In comes Letitia Wright. He Who Runs Face. Oh, yeah, by the way, you need to pull that recast T'Challa vids in a playlist on your page. It makes it easier for us to copy and paste into convos. Let me know if you need help. Jackie's a whiz at that. No, I got you. I actually have it. I just haven't made it public. I'll be using it. I'll be going in and be like, okay, I got you. All right, post, but no, that's fine. I will definitely do that for you guys. I do have I'm going to make more easier digestible videos for y'all to use because I'm sure we're running into the same arguments because people are not thinking and bringing up the same points. What about Shuri? Ain't nobody talking about Shuri. Ain't nobody talking about the mantle. Like, I don't even need to entertain that conversation because that's not what we're talking about. Like, take all that whataboutism somewhere else. No one is talking about who should be the next Black Panther. That's not, we trying to literally fight for this man's life. We trying to fight for the character's life to just continue, and you worried about who gonna wear a suit. That's not we talking about the bare basics. Let T'Challa live. Yikes. Mumble Jazz. I've been to Africa, and honestly, nowhere do the people speak with English accents. It's not even an issue of colonization. Thank God for Chadwick. Yeah, well, there you go. Exactly. There you go. It never made sense. And Chadwick, if you watch his interviews, did a brilliant breakdown and basically was like, so you mean to tell me this dude, this African king, who has access to the best learning, the best information and all that, he has to go to like these white colonizers to learn and get his education? No, like he lives in the most tech advanced, smartest area in the world. Where's he gonna go? T'Challa gonna go down the street and get his education. He gonna go to Wakanda U and he gonna get his education right there. Please. My man was a whole engineer in kindergarten. Stop it. Or as he would say, stop it. I love T'Challa. Oh, what's going on? Majin. Okay, Majin. We'll go with Majin. Sorry. Marvel, Disney is actually shooting themselves in the foot because that means they're settling for a halfway BP franchise by killing off T'Challa. Why settle for 1 million without T'Challa when they can have another billion with T'Challa? Yeah. I don't know why people are unwilling to see the recipe of success. We've seen, I've asked people this question publicly on like so many times. Name me a movie that has followed up a $1 billion franchise. Look, it ain't got to be $1 billion. Just a successful franchise that was led by the supporting characters without the main character. Like, Iron Man 2 was not even all that good. But I'm pretty sure it made the money it made because of Robert Downey Jr. and what he did in the first movie. You think it would have done the same thing with Don Cheadle? And that's no shade to Don. Don is great. I'm just saying, Iron Man 2 without Tony Stark and War Machine? I'm not running to the theaters for it. I don't know why people just, people are settling for less. Stop accepting silver when we literally could have gold. We can have gold. We're going to address a lot of this in a minute. Latrice, what you got? The way they were so quick to say T'Challa wasn't being recast makes me wonder if BP2 already had a diminished role for him. I'm suspicious. No, it did not. Keep in mind that Chadwick was not only signed and prepping for Black Panther 2, but he was also signed for Black Panther 3. And the moment they learned that he passed, Ryan Coogler had to throw away the original Black Panther 2 script and rewrite it. So he rewrote what was originally there, which means that they do have a outline and script with T'Challa in it. And if Chadwick had the option for Black Panther 3, regardless of what happened in Black Panther 2, T'Challa would have kept going. The fact that they rearranged the whole script before and during production, don't forget, they rearranged the script before they started shooting. And then while they were shooting, Angela Bassett came out and said, the script has changed at least 5 different times. She don't even know what's going to happen. Because it just keeps on changing. That's how flexible Marvel is. Stop acting like Marvel has got their hands tied and Marvel has already delayed this twice. Okay? Let's not forget, how many times did Black Widow get pushed back? And people talking about like, well, studios are on a strict schedule. Not Marvel. Marvel's on Marvel's schedule. Marvel does what Marvel wants to do. What are we crying about? Because they lose some money? When did we start crying over $1 billion corporations losing a couple $100 million here and there? I don't care. Lose your money that you're going to recoup anyway. What? I can miss me with that mess. Didier, what you got? Best case scenario, the Watcher starts the movie, says, T'Challa, I need your help. He goes away. Come on. Look how simple that is. You mean to tell me nobody's going to realize what that is? You mean to tell me nobody's going to buy something as simple as that? Didier, thank you. Who's not going to buy just this? This is just an example. Who's not going to buy this? Who? You could just literally say T'Challa's been kidnapped. T'Challa's been missing. We don't know. And maybe all they find is like his suit laying down. And it just looks like he died. Like maybe they assume that. But all the while, maybe in the post-credit scene, we find out that it was the Watcher. Look how simple it is to just come up with any explanation. For all we know, hell, Dr. Strange could have pulled him out and was like, oh, my bad. I did a spell, jacked up the multiverse, and people look different. Now y'all got a different Black Widow. Now even Drax looks different. Now all these other characters that people really wanted to have, they all got mixed up. Thanks, Dr. Strange. Y'all not going to believe the magic could mess up the multiverse? Really? Thank you, Diddy. Like, this is what I'm talking about. This is how easy. This could be like a 3rd grade assignment. Come up with different ways on how T'Challa can still live. I guarantee you 3rd graders could come up with better ideas than the people that are acting like Marvel has no choice but to only kill him. Gosh, brilliant. Thank you. One of a fulfillion different ideas out there. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Come on with it. Thank you, brother. Oh, my God. Thank you. Thank you for this beautiful, beautiful contribution, man. Thank you so much. Multiverse of Madness causes a Freaky Friday swap up of Art T'Challa is presumed dead. They have a memorial and blame a stranger who claims to be him. Strange confirms Chadwick lives on, not wanting to come back because the new world needs him more. Come with it. Come on. This is fiction, y'all. It's fiction. Nobody gonna buy this? Nobody gonna buy this? You mean to tell me people gonna see this in the theater and be like, I don't believe that. No, they should kill him. No, they should kill him. Yeah. No, people gonna be like, oh, It was Doctor Strange all along. Who'd have thunk it? Like, they would have got. Brilliant. Brilliant. Back to back. Thank you. Great. Great. I'm sold. I'm good. Marsh Reese, respectfully, the T'Challa in BP is not the T'Challa I've grown up to love, not the super genius, king-ish bravado. A lot of his personality was given to Killmonger, recast necessary to right that ship. Totally fine with that. Facts. Definitely not the T'Challa I read growing up. T'Challa I read had like 8 PhDs, was like an Olympic athlete, if not more, superhuman. Was no nonsense. He was. You said what about You said what about T'Challa? What did you say about Wakanda? See, just, somebody mess with Wakanda with the T'Challa from the comics, you dead on the spot. He got diplomatic immunity. What you gonna do? King-ish right there. Let's go. Just my opinion review. Say, bro, that water looks super duper ice cold. Yes, it did. Like it was from a glacier from Alaska, blessed by an Eskimo medicine man. Thumbs up, y'all. Thank you. Oh, my family knows that I cannot. Oh, hold on. Let me get the other one. Recast T'Challa. Save T'Challa. Recast Iron Fist. Y'all already know. Recast Bob Chapek. Boba Fett rules. All facts. Thank you, sir. No, I need ice water. If it's not hot or cold, I can't drink it. Like, for whatever reason, me and room temperature water don't work. Just don't work. It's not a good sight at all. So yeah, I got to have all the ice. Thank you, brother. I appreciate that. Y'all make sure y'all go sign up and subscribe to my man, Just My Opinion Reviews as well. Steven, man, let's go. Or is it Stefan? Oh, gosh, I hope it's Steven. I'm sorry. It's not a good day today. Isn't it a plot hole to have T'Challa come out of the 616 MCU? They kept Rhodes' storyline consistent when he first showed up. Happy New Year's to you and the fam. Thank you so much. It's not a plot hole. What it is just convenience. This is Marvel. I'm just gonna like make a t-shirt out of it. Marvel can do whatever they want. Marvel replace people and nobody bat an eye. We said that Marvel pulled an Aunt Viv move with Don Cheadle and Terrence Howard. And we was like, uh-oh, where's Terrence Howard? All right, let me watch this movie though. That like they did the same thing with the Hulk. We knew Ed Norton was in there doing his thing, and then all of a sudden it was like, Mark Ruffalo, who is this? Oh, he punched that ship. All right, let's go Hulk. Like, we're not hard to please. People acting like we need all these sophisticated reasons of why a recasting. I told you, ain't nobody going into this movie not understanding the circumstances. Everybody knows Chadwick passed away. You mean to tell me if they showed up with somebody else, people gonna be like, oh, what happened? How did this happen? What did he change? What's going on? No one's going to do that. Everyone's going to understand he passed away. Everyone's going to understand if we see another T'Challa, why we see another T'Challa. It's just all these mental gymnastics. I don't get it. I don't know why people keep bothering themselves with this, but anyway. Okay. Now I think we are caught up. We are going to end this. So shout out. I want to give a quick shout out to Van Lathan of the Ringerverse podcast. I have been in talks with Van for a while now, in terms of how, maybe getting on this program, maybe getting on this podcast one day. And like, he put the invitation out. I've said I'm good with it. So it'll happen when it happens. No need to tag him or, accuse him of anything. Like, we're good. We're good. Matter of fact, I'm just happy that he supports the cause. The fact I don't need to be on there, but if I can, that's a bonus, right? So the fact that he was able to talk about this, shout us out, was definitely appreciated. He talked about Recast T'Challa on his podcast. All right, so let me just brace y'all real quick. He talked with actually, you know what? I'm about to switch my audio because I hope this doesn't mess up and do that echo again. I'm gonna do a test real quick, so I'm gonna need y'all to confirm whether this works or not. Let's get this. Okay, so if you go to the Ringer verse, you can actually hear this as well. Y'all let me know. I'm gonna do this test real quick because again, I can't hear what y'all hear. Let me know, do you hear an echo with this?
I'll be watching a Western and I'll be like, Dad, it's 15 minutes and no one has said anything except howdy. I'm like, what the hell is going on? This guy's on his horse. This guy's shooting people. Nobody's saying anything. This guy just showed up and Clint Eastwood shot him. Doesn't he want to know who the guy is first? My dad goes, no, he knows he's bad. I'm like, all right, cool. So much in the vein of heavy plot thematic Westerns.
Okay, cool. No echo. All right, so then I don't need my headphones. Okay, so that's interesting. So websites, no echo, but if I play a video, that's echo. I'm gonna have to work on that. All right, cool. Thank y'all so much for that feedback. All right, so on this podcast here, my man was talking about the Recast T'Challa movement. And hey, once again, shout out to each and every one of y'all. I think it's about like a 10-minute segment that they talk about here. He had, this conversation with, I think, one of his producers, people on the podcast. I don't know, whatever. The brother's name is Charles. Charles had some interesting opinions. And we disagree. We disagree on some things. Now, before I play the video, I think I saw a comment. Let me grab those first before we get started, because we're gonna go through what they said in the conversation. We're gonna address a couple things. We're just gonna address them. Since I wasn't on there, maybe I'll get on there in the future, maybe. But if not, just in case, we gonna address a couple things just in case. Hold on. We got my man Scar King. Thank you, brother, so much. Happy New Year to you and happy 50K. Thank you. Appreciate that, sir. Eden, oh my gosh, thank you, Eden. I appreciate you. I don't like how they reduced the Hulk in the MCU as well as T'Challa. Why Disney don't like the colors? Well, to be fair, so first of all, I got a whole video on this of how Marvel has failed the Hulk to date. They have definitely failed the Hulk. A lot of this has to do with rights, contracts, and stuff like that, where they were not able to. I think it was Universal Pictures. They were not able to do a solo Hulk movie, so instead they collaborated with Mark Ruffalo. He gave his suggestions. So a lot of things that you see is because Mark Ruffalo kind of joined in on it to tell his story over a course of multiple movies. Whatever. They failed the Hulk. There's no excuse. They just failed the Hulk. I don't know what to tell you. Anyway, so you're right. So this is going to be, I'm gonna play the clip for y'all, and we're just gonna react. While it's going, because my man was wilding. A little bit. So I just want you to sit back and listen. There's no video. This is all audio. And we're gonna address a couple points. I'm gonna just stop it at certain points so that we can correct the record. Let me get to the point. Okay, here we go.
Quick nerd news minute. Give me my nerd news thing.
And let me know if there's any audio issues, if you need me to turn it up, etc., whatever.
Ooh, baby, ooh, daddy. So, nerd news minute. Once again, the recast T'Challa situation is hot like fire on the internet. We've talked about this before, and I want to give credit to someone here about the recast T'Challa petition. I've talked about this, and we've been discussing it, but the driving force behind the recast petition is a guy named E-Man's Reviews on Twitter. E-Man's Movie Reviews. His tweet is at E-Man's Reviews. Been talking to this guy for a little while. He was the one that started the petition. The petition is behind. Is sort of the story getting as big as what it is right now. It's been featured in Time. It's now in the LA Times. It's been everywhere. It seems to me now it's gaining real steam. It's a real thing. Maybe we should have E-Man on here pretty soon to make his case to everyone. I've already made my case. You three are against it. I am obviously for it. Oh, Steve, I thought you guys were against recasting the role.
No, I'm for it.
Okay, you're for it. Okay.
I'm for it.
Has any of the sort of momentum behind this changed any of you guys' opinions? And that coupled with the disaster of production that it seems Black Panther Wakanda Forever is. Alleged. Has anything changed you?
It's not alleged.
Guys, have you been keeping up with it? What do you think about the idea of recasting T'Challa sooner rather than later?
It has only strengthened my opinion that at a certain point, we need to respect creators way more. I personally, this is my personal belief. Like, I get people have emotional attachment to T'Challa. I get that they have an emotional attachment to Black Panther. But, like, let's be real. We did not work with Chadwick Boseman. Like, as hard as his death was for the fans, it was double, triple, 1,000 times harder for the people who worked with him every day, the Cooglers of the world, Kevin Feige, all these people who were responsible for getting this thing out in the world. And I think that this is different than a Snyder Cut thing, where it's just like, we want this cut of the movie, we want this cut of the movie. It's a different thing. If the director of the movie and everybody was in agreement, like, yo, we can't do this. Emotionally, it is not the right time to do this. We have to respect that. And I get that people are passionate. And I get that comic book fans are constantly advocating for what they want. But I think it's kind of gotten to a disrespectful level, if I'm going to be real. Like, the creators made a choice. They made a choice that was informed by their emotions of who they worked with and the man that they knew and wanted to honor his legacy. And everybody just has to relax.
Very well said.
Let me interject. My man, Charles. All right. Charles in charge. Respect. I like that term, respect. My question, though, is respect to whom? Right? He wants to respect the creators. The creators want to respect Chadwick. We want to respect Chadwick. Why isn't Charles and people that think like Charles trying to respect Chadwick? Why aren't people thinking about what Chadwick thought and believed? Why is the default, let's respect the studio and the creators? This is one of those things that, like, is an intellectual disconnect for people. Nobody, this is why I tell y'all, whenever people are against recast T'Challa, they don't come with receipts. They don't have supporting evidence. They only rely on the corporate, I don't want to say spin, perspective. I get it. We love Marvel. We trust Marvel. I get it. But as he mentioned, if this was so hard, delay the movie. Just delay it. When they delayed it the first time, who was in an uproar? When they delayed it the second time, who had a problem? Nobody is about to attack Ryan Coogler and the cast if they are emotionally unready to do this movie. Take a break. When we go to work, do we not have bereavement leave? You don't think we all would have been sensitive enough to sit there and be like, oh man, they lost a coworker, a good friend. Man, take the time y'all need. And here's the other thing. If this was too much for Ryan Coogler, if it was, bro, step aside. Just step aside. That's happened before. The Matrix Resurrections. We just got done talking about the Matrix Resurrections. The other Wachowski sibling did not join the project because it was too emotional for them. They stepped aside and they let the other one take it. This is just what happens. Is anyone attacking them for not stepping up and doing the Matrix movie? No. You respect that and move on. But respect the creators. How about we respect the person that passed away first? How about we look at how that actor thought about roles and what they thought about acting and all the work. When you sit here, when you sit here and talk about all the work Chadwick put into this, it's tough because I was just reading the Hollywood Reporter interview of him, of his talent agent, and his talent agent was basically talking about how Chadwick did not tell anybody outside of like immediate family of his illness except for like 4 people. And that was like his trainer. I think it was like a director of Marshall that, or somebody else that 42 that he was working with. Excuse me, and like 2 other people, like another agent or something like that. So it was a very, very small circle. Chadwick Boseman believed that he was going to beat cancer until the last week of his life. That's how long he held out. I don't know if you guys have ever encountered, I pray to God y'all have not had to deal with cancer or deal with cancer patients in your family or nothing. That is tough. It is tough. It's tough. It's tough being the one that has to care for the loved one, let alone the person dealing with the illness. Despite all of that, he got up and went to work because he understood how important the role was for other people. So what are you talking about? Disrespecting the crew and cast when can we respect what Chadwick respected? Can we respect what he was working for? Some people out there don't even want to go to work because they got the sniffles. Just and they don't want to go to work. This man was dying and still went to work because he knew how much them other kids needed to see their hero. And we're being disrespectful because we want his work to live on? Have you thought about what you're saying? I'm not saying I don't care about the cast. I'm not saying that. I feel for the cast. I empathize with the cast. I sympathize with the cast. But they're not the primary focus here. Don't sit here talking about it's all about Chadwick and you ain't even think about Chadwick. Shout out to all of y'all that have breast cancer. I see breast cancer survivor. All of y'all that survive cancer. Ugly. Hate it. Oh, I hate cancer. Oh, just be robbing people, man. Oh, breaks my heart. It really does. Hold on. I see a comment. I'm going to grab this and then we're going to play the rest of this clip. Hollis Jones, what's going on? They should do a TV series on Disney Plus instead of a movie at a 5-year window to blip, then recast the series and unveil the new T'Challa at the end of the series. Facts. Facts. I got a whole video where I say the same thing. Yes, I agree. I agree. Shaul, what you got? Oh, my wife died of cancer October of last year. I'm so sorry for that, man. My condolences. So I understand it all. Thanks for all your efforts, recast T'Challa. Shaul, I'm sorry to hear that, man. Definitely, condolences. But thank you so much for that. Let's get Scar King. My mother had metastasized cancer in her brain, breast and kidney and bladder, passed in 2019. It was hell. Scar King, bro. I'm sorry for that, man. Condolences to that. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is I hate it, man. I hate it. Oh, condolences, brother. Condolences. Okay, let's play the rest of this clip. Because yes, there's a little bit more that we need to talk about. All right, here go Van. Now Van be spitting. Van be spitting. I will give him that. Van be spitting. But I'm gonna need him to tag me in. I'm gonna need to tag in next time. But here we go.
I have a nit to pick, and as hard of a nit as this is, and with respect to everyone and what they're going through, you said respect the creators. Coogler and Nate Moore did not create T'Challa. They didn't. Like they created a Black Panther film that features the character, right? The character existed in iterations before them. I'll be honest with you. I understand the sensitivities behind this. He's not their character to kill.
They're not killing the character. They're just saying, for right now, we are not recasting this version of T'Challa. That's not them saying we will never get another T'Challa. That's just saying in this current year, or as they're developing this new iteration of whatever Black Panther is going to become, they could not do it. And I think the fans' insistence, like, we want this now, we want this now, we want this now, like, is a little childish and it's immature when all these people are saying, the creators are saying, is we're telling a story, and right now we could not recast our friend. It is too soon. And as someone who's gone through so much death, there is never one right way to grieve. But if this is how they've chosen to grieve by saying, like, we want to remember Chadwick Boseman this way, we don't want to recast him, who am I as a fan to say, no, I want this thing now? Fuck your feelings.
Charles, my man, Charles. Where are the pearls? I need to find some pearls just to clutch them. Just childish. Excuse me. I'm gonna have to replay this. I gotta replay this. I'm sorry.
Black Panther Wakanda
Alleged.
Hold on.
Alleged.
Double, triple, 1,000 times harder. For what they want, but I think it's kind of gotten to a disrespectful level. If I'm going to,
we got that.
We are not recasting this version of T'Challa. That's
stop. Charles, that is incorrect. Charles, that's incorrect. Hold on.
Be honest with you. I understand the sensitivities behind this. He's not their character to kill.
They're not killing the character. They're just saying, for right now,
incorrect. False. Not true. That is not what they said. This is very similar to the Mandela effect. You know the Mandela effect where people think like, oh, wait. Sinbad was in Shazam, right? Like he wasn't, but he ain't never made that movie. That movie does not exist. People have been hearing these things that they want to hear. That's not true. Marvel said point blank, because the performance of T'Challa has transcended any iteration of the role and the character, we will not recast. Period. Full stop. That's all, folks. That's what they said. They didn't say we won't recast for now. They didn't say we have no plans of recasting for this movie. They didn't put conditions. I would have never started the petition if they had left a little wiggle room for maybe we'll recast in the future, but not now. That's an example of hearing what you want to hear, but it's not what they said. It's just not. When they say definitively, we are not going to recast, what do you think that means? What are the possible logical outcomes of that? Okay, we're not going to recast. Are we going to put them in the background forever? Doubtful. Oh, I know. Are we potentially just going to kill them off and use that death to rally up the troops and, get everybody saying, for T'Challa? That'll do it. They probably gonna kill him. What do you think happens to people and characters that don't get recast? They clearly are not seen again. Don't add all this stuff. They did not say for now. They did not say in the meantime. That's not what they said. Boy. Hold on. Now hold on, Charles. Hold on, Charles. I gotta talk to you, Charles. What else did you say?
We are not recasting this version of T'Challa. That's not them saying we will never get another T'Challa. That's just saying in this current year, or as they're developing this new iteration of whatever Black Panther is going to become, they could not do it. And I think the fans' insistence, like, we want this now, like, is a little childish. And
time out. Charles, my man. Let's go to the evidence here. The fans' insistence on we want this now is a little childish. Let's see here. This is not a call to replace T'Challa. Yep. Okay. Let's see. It's not a call preventing anyone else. Yep. Okay. Let's see here. Yes. There it is, right there. Right there. Does everybody see this line on the petition that over 50,000 people have signed? Let's read it nice and slow for the people in the back. Recast T'Challa is not a call to replace Chadwick Boseman. No one could ever do that. It is not asking for an immediate replacement either. Look at that non-childish statement that is in plain writing. Little bold action there. What are we saying? What are you doing? That's not what we asked for. Did anybody say you got to do nothing right now? We told you, take your time, be responsible, don't kill the character. It's not that hard. This is why you don't respond to the 2 or 3 random people online that are saying things and also hashtagging recast T'Challa. No, if you want to talk about what does a movement say, what they stand for, or whatever, go to the source material. Go to the petition. Hold me. And some of my friends, my wife, everybody would tell you, I put so much thought and time and energy in making sure, carefully crafting every word on this petition. Every word. The reason why certain things are bolded is because I understand some people are not going to catch everything. Hold me accountable. Hold everybody that signed this petition accountable to what's in the petition, not what you see on some random Twitter post or whatever online. All right, Charles, let's go. You in charge.
Immature when all these people are saying, the creators are saying, is we're telling a story, and right now we could not recast our friend. It is too soon. And as someone who's gone through so much death, there's never one right way to grieve. But if this is how they've chosen to grieve, by saying, like, we want to remember Chadwick Boseman this way, we don't want to recast him, who am I as a fan to say, no, I want this thing now?
You're a paying patron. That's who you are. If you pay money to see Marvel movies, you have every right to express your opinion about the movie. This is not new. This is not foreign. This is not something that is rude or uncouth. It happens all the time. That's how movies are made. This is why we have test screenings. A creator will make a movie. They will show it in front of a test audience. The audience will be like, ooh, we like it. It goes into to actual distribution. Or they'll say, nah, man, that's whack. And they'll go change it and fix it and do something else. That's how movies are made. We have to get out of this mindset that creators are able to just sit and do whatever they want, and audiences are supposed to sit back and accept whatever is given to us. It's not that way. Movies are okay. Let me give you the philosophical. Let's break this down philosophically, because I know if I was on the podcast, I ain't gonna have time to say all this, but I could talk to y'all now. Movies This is E-Man philosophy. Movies are art, right? When you make a movie, you're making a piece of art. The basic function of art is communication. Art is made to communicate from one human to another. It is, I have this thing that is going to express myself to somebody else. Okay? Because art is communication, communication goes both ways. That makes no difference, or it's a problem if you're communicating something to someone else and they can't hear you or they can't understand you. What's the point? What's the point of talking to someone if they don't understand the language? Now, maybe you need to speak their language. This is how movies work. You make a movie to express yourself, but at the same time, you want it to be well received and understood and hopefully appreciated by the recipient, who, by the way, is us, the fans. This is why you do have a say in whatever the creators make. This is why, because you are part of this relationship of the movie experience. It's an experience. It's a two-way street. Stop all this noise about like, well, we just gonna have to, okay, all right, whatever you put on the screen, cool with me. That's okay. What are you talking about? So let's use that all the way. I'm not saying these creators or film people here, but I'm just saying, let's say a random director is like, you know what? I'd like to put something up there with little children getting molested and all this other horrible stuff that we don't approve of. But y'all gonna have to pay for it and watch it. Yup. Can't nobody tell me nothing different. You don't think somebody's gonna be like, stop. No, that's whack. You don't think that's the case? You don't think somebody's gonna be like, cut that out. We don't need that. This is how that works. And I want to address the other point about if this is how they grieve, then let them do their thing. Let me explain something. There was a private funeral for Chadwick Boseman, and friends and family were invited. Get that. Cool. All good. Nobody's going to tell them how to do their funeral that was meant to be in private. I'm not going to tell anybody how they're supposed to grieve privately. Last time I checked, they're not making a movie for private viewing. They're making a movie for public viewing. They're making a movie that's gonna make money. That's asking the public for money. That's fair ground for any level of opinion or criticism or praise because it's public. If you choose to say or do whatever in public, it is up for public opinion at that point. So this argument of, well, let them do what they want to do, that's their thing. Cool. Let them keep the movie then and watch it at their own house. Don't show us Black Panther 2. If they want to make a movie about them grieving and that's their process, great. Do that. Keep it private. Don't ever release it. But if you want it to be public consumption, you're asking the public to participate in this, you have to accept the fact that we also have a say now. That's how that works. It goes two ways. It's not one way. Let me get these. Hold on. I'm coming. And then we're gonna keep playing. There's more. We're gonna keep playing. Buzz, what's going on? Black Panther is black. Real talk. Black support through racism ain't going to happen. It's an uphill battle. Well, yeah, facts, bro. Facts. It's, man, long uphill battle. Ooh, man. Ooh, the bots are out tonight. Okay. Hold on. Did the Maz get them? I think, the Maz already got them. Shout out to the Maz squad. Thank you so much for y'all taking care of them bots trying to, I don't know what they dropping in here. Weirdos. Anyway. Terramata, what you got? Save T'Challa, recast T'Challa. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for that support. Really appreciate that. Thank you. Kev, what's going on? Why does Charles sound so mad? I don't know. I mean, look, look, I want. Let's make this clear. Let's be nice. I don't know Charles personally. I only go off of what people say, right? And I still try to give people the benefit of the doubt. I don't think Charles has actually read the petition. Like, and it happens, right? I literally just got into a beef with somebody online on Twitter, and we was going back and forth, and he was like, man, you just a jerk, you just this, and you just want this right now. And I was like, no, I don't. Look at the petition. He was like, oh, I didn't even read the petition. Hey, I actually agree with all of this. Digital fist pound. And that was it. I'm not mad at that person because they just didn't know. Some people gonna act off ignorance and not know. I think Charles just does not, he's not as informed. That's why I know some of y'all probably like roasting him or whatever. Look, we don't have to do no personal attacks on it. He probably just does not know. And that's fine. Like, I will judge people more so on what they say and do after they actually are informed. Now, if you want to reject that information and stay in your ignorance, that's a problem. But I think at this point, he's just reacting because he just does not legitimately know. And that, it is what it is. It is, that's the case with a lot of people. This is why we keep pushing this campaign. This is why we have to keep repeating things to people over and over again, because a lot of people, this is the first time they've ever experienced what we're used to. We've been in this since April, but for them, they like, we just heard about this on Monday. I didn't even read the literature, so it happens. It happens. Scar King, people trying to retcon the petition. I mean, if they even read it. So it's one of those things where it's like, you can't help it too much. Look at the wife. See, like, you see the other half, the other brain. I ain't even she beat me to it. She the smart part of the brain. I got the slower part. I don't remember nobody names, genders. I don't know nothing. Let's see, Mr. Bobby Wright, what you got? Who this man Charles? The only Charles we claim is Xavier. Hey, I'll put that on Charles too. I'm gonna get a shirt. I'm gonna make that shirt. Put that on Charles. That's the Charles that we know. Bobby Wright, thank you, man. He Who Runs Face, Confederate, the show about slavery not ending and blacks being happy for being slaves, was bought by HBO, who said no and it went away. Well, we said no and it went away. Right. Hey, not to mention, Charles, remember Sonic the Hedgehog? Who are we fans to say anything to the creators? We're the ones that got them to fix the actual animation. And guess what? That two-way street continued. They listened. They fixed it. Sonic made a whole bunch of money. And they're doing a sequel. That's the point. The creators respected what the fans who are paying the money wanted, and we both benefited. They got their money. We got a really good movie. I love that Sonic movie. That's dope. I'm looking forward to the sequel now. I would give them more of my time and effort because they have my respect because they listen. What? Come on now. Come on. Oh my God. Wait, what? Cherie, get out the chat. For those of you who don't know, my wife has a very particular taste in movies. Carol's Christmas is a movie on Amazon, maybe. It's in the great value section. I don't know, under the category. It's in the clearance section on Amazon Prime. This thing, I think it has like 2 stars from 14 people. This is the type of movie that my wife watches and then drags me to watch with her, because she feels as though she wants me to die of a heart attack and collect that insurance early. I ain't mad at her. We got some good plans. For everything good and lovely on earth, do not watch Carol's Christmas. Don't seek it out. Listen. I need y'all to listen to me. Listen to me. Listen. Stop laughing. This is not a car crash. This is not a car crash situation where you be like, dang, it's bad. Let me go see how bad it is. No, this ain't it. Don't do it. I would watch Fast 9 before I watch Carol's Christmas. I'd watch Fast 9, Venom 2, and whatever. I'd watch whatever Anthony Mackie movie y'all want me to watch. I'll watch all 3 back to back to back before I watch Carol's Christmas. This movie is not even 2 hours long. It's 45 minutes long, an hour long. It's not even a long movie. It's like warm booty juice bad. Like, it's terrible. It's terrible. You ever had that feeling when you touch wet stuff in the sink? No, I'll walk with some wet socks before I watch that. Oh. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about when I say, see, sometimes you can have a bad movie just because you don't like the acting, the story, whatever. Let me give you an example. I'm gonna give you an example. You got 2 characters. I'm gonna play 2 characters. I'm gonna play Carol and I'm gonna play the Ghost of Christmas Past. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you what happens. Scene. I'm Carol. Dang, I didn't know it was that bad. What are we supposed to do? I didn't think Christmas was going to be that bad. Ghost. Yeah, I can't believe that happened either. It's really bad. Carol. Oh man, can we get out of here? I don't like it at all. That made the final cut, y'all. End scene. That made the final cut. That's in the movie. The person had one job: to move the damn mic in front of the actor's mouth, whoever's talking, and they just skip the ghost. The ghost out there like, trash. It's not even recycling. It's trash. This is why I don't let her in the chat. This is why. Because she come in. Y'all think Jackie's bad. This is no. I'm sorry. I think I missed some chats or something. Don't watch that movie. Y'all think it's funny. It's aggravating. Bane to my soul. Ma'am, don't do it. Ma'am, don't do it. Oh gosh, here we go. Let's get back on track here. Here runs face. Yeah, let's be nice to Charles on Twitter. Do not send Jackie. See, you said. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. Don't leave Charles alone. Do not don't. See, my man be like, release the Kraken. No, we're not gonna do that. Tell Jackie to stop. No. Thank you, brother. Eddie, look, man, you're gonna take this super chat for your public consumption. Carry on. Thank you, Eddie. I appreciate you, man. Hey, Eddie been here for the longest, man. Thank you, brother. I really, really appreciate that, man. Thank you so much, man. Gosh, okay, let's get back to no, it's not that. No, it's worse. It's worse. Like Dragon Ball, that movie better. Don't go watch this movie. Like, please just don't go. Don't go watching this movie trying to see how bad it is. I try to help y'all. I know this is gonna be that reverse psychology. You know, he said don't go watch it, so y'all gonna watch it. Y'all been warned. I don't know what to tell you. All right, Arm, what you got? Hey, man, give AJ, aka Regina, a shout out for me and let her know she's got a fan. Oh, okay. P.S. Congrats on 50K signatures. After Hedges. Okay. Hey. Okay. Hey, Regina. Hey, AJ, look like you got a little fan. Hey, don't be no stalker now. Don't do that stalking now. Don't, I'm just saying, keep that 50 feet. But hey, shout out to her. Okay, maybe you got a little love connection. I don't know, maybe something. Just don't be no creep. That's all. But thank you so much for that Storm Shadow Bane voice. Charles, do you feel in charge? Thank you for that. Appreciate you. All right, let's get back to Charles here and get back to some of these arguments. Here we go.
Fuck your feelings.
This is why talks are good, because there has to be space made everywhere, right?
Yeah.
There has to be space made everywhere when you're having a talk like this. You're right. You're right. Everything that you're saying is right. Like everything that you're saying is right. It's right. You're correct. It's just that it's not about that. And also, I think there's almost some responsibility here. And I won't be long-winded about it. But showing up to theaters to see Black Panther became a cultural edict in 2018. It became something that the culture, the history, the place of the character within not just Marvel, but within the actual real world became something that was used, everybody walking around doing the Wakanda salute, to push it forward. And it was based around T'Challa. It was based around the fact that we were following the hero's journey of a man who was becoming king of his country, right? He just basically got his crown. He just became the king of Wakanda. It just happened. Obviously, what Chadwick Boseman was going through while making the movie and while making all these other films that he made was completely, it's unthinkable, the bravery that it took. And you want to honor that. But I don't know if taking the character that he made people fall in love with away from them is the way to do that. Now, if you're telling me that the reason why the creatives can't do it is because it's a personal decision that they're making for their own emotions, I understand that, but that's not their decision to make. Not for that reason. If T'Challa doesn't fit with the story, if they're doing something else and they got to put him on ice for a little while, but I feel like if Chadwick Boseman went through what he was able to go through to bring T'Challa to the screen for us, then other people should be able to go through things that might be difficult or painful to bring T'Challa to the screen to us, because I personally believe that T'Challa is the Black Panther.
Message. Let's rewind that back.
That's not their decision to make. Not for that reason. If T'Challa doesn't fit with the story, if they're doing something else and they got to put him on ice for a little while, but I feel like if Chadwick Boseman went through what he was able to go through to bring T'Challa to the screen for us, then other people should be able to go through things that might be difficult or painful to bring T'Challa to the screen to us, because I personally believe that T'Challa is the Black Panther. And I'm not going to freak out if they don't. Like, I'm not going to be like going crazy if they don't. I completely understand it. But this is the moment that I really want people to think about this, especially as it relates to a Black hero. There's just always some reason why we don't get the black hero. This is another thing with life getting in the way of us seeing ourselves up on that screen 10 feet tall. I'm sure they can have other Black Panthers. I'm talking about this one specific guy who we know is the character. Something always happens to take that away from us. And I think at this point, the creatives really, for a lot of people, will be doing something amazingly heroic and also something that honors the legend of Chadwick Boseman if they persevered and gave us our king back. And I'm not saying anyone could ever do the job that he could do because it's a singular portrayal. But I just think it's one of the more fascinating things that's happened in a long time. But I completely understand.
It's fascinating. All I will say is I'm just asking for grace for the creators. Give them grace because we don't even have the movie. If we get the movie and people don't like it or it doesn't reach a certain level, then I think you can have a nuanced conversation about it. But I do think in the same way we're all like, I don't know if Spider-Man No Way Home can do it. I don't know if Spider-Man No Way Home can do it. They did it. They stuck the landing. I want to give Coogler and everybody, Nate Moore, the grace to be like, y'all made a decision. It was a risk. Give them the chance. Like they built up that credibility with the first Black Panther. Just give them the chance to fail. We're not even giving them the chance to fail. Like if they fail, then we're gonna have that conversation.
Yeah, I think that's my problem, Charles.
Time out. Time out. Charles, let's run it back, dog. Let's run it back. Give them the grace. We have. We've said take all the time you need. Delay, pause, collect yourself. We've given the grace. The grace is there. Hold on, let me get back to what he has said though.
Trail, but I just
a certain level, then I think you could have a nuanced conversation about it.
That's right. So he wanted us to wait and see what happens. Let them fail, and then we come at them. I don't think my man Van might say this, so I'll say it because I would definitely say this. And I don't know Charles. And that's why I'm not personally attacking him. I will never personally attack people like that. But I don't know what ethnicity is. I don't know nothing about Charles. I'm only going off of words I've heard. To say that is really similar to coming from a place of privilege. Right? Again, I don't know Charles. I don't know if he's a privileged person or not. I don't know. What I'm saying is I'm talking about in relation to the characters that we have on screen already, the popular fictional characters we have. It's easy to sit there and say, let that Spider-Man movie happen, and if it fails, it fails. Let that Superman movie happen, and if it fails, it fails. Let that Batman movie happen, and if it sucks, it sucks. It's easy to say that. Why? Because you're going to get another one. Because they're not going to throw that character away. Because ain't nobody going to be out their damn mind talking about, let's not recast Batman, Superman, or Spider-Man. That comes from a place of privilege. You are privileged to have so many characters that have been recast throughout the years that have cemented their legacy that they are unrecastable. I'm making up words. They recast proof. I'm sorry, or non-recast proof. Ain't nobody canceling Spider-Man. Ain't nobody canceling James Bond. Ain't nobody canceling Batman or Superman. You're going to keep getting them characters because that's what their legacy demands. Their legacy would have been dead had they not been recast. That's how they become generational. So you have to realize Black Panther is not in that area of privilege. We don't have the luxury to mess up Black Panther because we don't have any. Right now, listen carefully because some people really miss when I say this. Listen to every word I'm about to say. Right now, as in what's hit the box office today, the MCU, I'm not talking about Blade, I'm not talking about Spawn, I'm not talking about Meteor Man. The MCU, starting with Iron Man in 2008, has not had a leading Black character outside of T'Challa. It took over 50 years to get T'Challa on screen. It took 10 years for Marvel to just put a black character in a lead position. That wasn't a supporting character or a sidekick. And now you want us to treat it with the same casual grace that we would with other protected superheroes? Those other white popular characters are protected because of their legacy. T'Challa isn't. This is why I tell you we need to recast, because if you recast, it allows the character to cement themselves and start that legacy, so that way people can stop with this nonsense of, it's just about the mantle. It's not about the mantle. And let me make this clear for people that don't know. The reason why making Black Panther about the mantle, which by the way, don't come in here talking about the comics. The comics have never made it about the mantle. It's always been T'Challa and how he defines the mantle. That's what the 55 years of T'Challa stories have been. Maybe 5% of all those stories went to Shuri. You didn't see a whole different run for Bashanga. You didn't see a whole different run for all the other Black Panthers. Every time you saw somebody else be a Black Panther, it was to inform you, how did it affect T'Challa? Shuri is like the one little example, but even that was like a drop in the bucket compared to the 5 decades of his stories. It's not about the mantle. Let me explain to you why making it about the mantle is problematic. When you make the Black Panther franchise about the mantle and not the characters that define the mantle, you make all the following Black characters expendable. You make them replaceable. You don't believe me? Look at all the outrage that happened when Letitia Wright was having her vax controversy. And what were people saying? Recast Shuri. Give it to M'Baku. Why don't you give it to Okoye? Do you hear what they were saying? People were literally saying, insert Black character here. So what happens when you have a beef? You don't want to recast T'Challa. Okay, let's follow the logic. You don't want to recast T'Challa. Cool. You give it to Shuri. You have an issue with Shuri. What do? Get her out of here. Put M'Baku in there. Okay, he don't even worship the Panther guy, but fine. Let's just force that in there. Let's just say the movie doesn't do too well. M'Baku didn't work as the Black Panther 8 person. Let's give it to somebody else. When you gonna stop all this revolving door? You decrease the value of the character and the mantle and the franchise. This is why I say Marvel is not going in the right direction by trying to make the focus about the mantle. When you keep passing it around so casually, people don't care because people won't get attached to that person. And even if they don't like that person, they'll just swap them out. I don't see a whole bunch of different Iron Mans. Could you imagine? First Iron Man movie, Tony Stark, dope. Second one, War Machine. Third one, Pepper Potts. You just gonna keep do you really think people will be talking about like, oh yeah, this was dope? If that was the case, first Captain America movie, first Avenger, dies, whatever, goes to Steve Rogers. Second one happens to go to Sam Wilson. Third one goes to Bucky. Do you really think people will care who's Captain America when you keep swapping them out like that? You make them interchangeable. I hate to use an after dark term, but it's kind of like a revolving, a lady or man of the street. You're losing value because everybody's getting a turn. It's not as valuable at that point. Please don't hoe out the mantle of Black Panther. Yes, we know in the comics it goes around to other people. We get that. but it's always been about T'Challa. Stop pimping the mantle. Don't do that. You pimp out the mantle of Black Panther, you make everyone else expendable. You remove the security that those actors and the characters could have. What was we talking about? I think we was talking about Charles something. I don't know. I forgot. I'm sorry. I went on a rant. Hold on. Let me go up. I see some chats I missed. Oh, hold on. Oh my gosh, come on. Inevitable one. Thank you. Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much for this. Happy New Year's Eve, E-Man and E-Fam. Big ups on the 50K. And that's going even higher in 2022. Facts. We got some things planned. Trust. Will BP2 have to fail for them to understand how bad this choice has been? Recast T'Challa, save T'Challa 2022. Now, remember when I told y'all that this is chess and not checkers? Remember that? If Black Panther 2 fails, do not be surprised. Don't be surprised if they try to blame us. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. Y'all, one of the things that I do, and I forget whether this gets on my wife's nerves or not, because like I'll sit there and daydream on stuff. I like to play out scenarios like all the time, right? Like it's one of those things that just the way my mind works. I will sit there, daydream, and I'll figure out like 5 different scenarios on how things go, right? So when it comes to this, like, I mean, I eat, sleep, and breathe recast T'Challa. Like, I sit there and be like, all right, who should I talk to? Who should I promote this to? Who should I market? How should I word this? Does this sound good? Can this be twisted? Like, I go through all the different scenarios. 99% of everything I say, leave a little wiggle room. Everything I say and do is incredibly intentional to be preventative of any backlash. Remember how a lot of y'all were talking about, yo, can't we boycott? And I said, no, it's too early. Why? Because if we boycotted and we championed that, would nobody hear why you boycotting? They would just twist that and say, aha, you don't care about all Black cast. You don't want to support a movie that's about Black positivity. You hate Black women. They would flip that no matter what you say, because your actions sound more emotionally driven than the logic behind your message. That's why all of that stuff is intentional. So don't be surprised if that movie does not do well, if it comes back to us in some way, negative shape or form. But trust me, I have plans in place so that way that ain't going to be the case. That's why you have to stay on message. That's why I keep telling y'all, don't go letting people aggravate you and take you on those red herrings, those distraction arguments, talking about the mantle, talking about Shuri. Don't get in that conversation. I don't care if you don't want Shuri to be the next Black Panther. It doesn't matter because it's not relevant to the conversation. It does not matter. And the moment you do that, you give people ammo against you. Stay on message. All we asking, it ain't immediate. We just want the story to continue to honor Chadwick Boseman. We don't want them to exploit the death for the real life death in the fictional story. That's it. Those 3 little bullet points. That's all you need to say. It's airtight. And anytime you break out of that, they're going to flip it on you. So anyway, long answer, but thank you so much for that. Generous contribution. Really appreciate you. He Who Runs Fades. More Black characters have died in the MCU movies than any other group. T'Challa, the Black people in Africa during the Wakanda explosion. Well, I ain't got to say nothing after that. Well, Elena, thank you so much for that super sticker. Appreciate you. think we hold on, let me get my man here again. Thank you, brother, appreciate you. And to all those folks that kept recommending white characters for teacher, I offered I offered to have them swap all the white MCU characters to black actors. Crickets. Kiki for Black Widow, Terry Crews for Thor, yikes, Jada Pinkett for Entanglement, oh boy, Fantastic Four Entanglement. That's funny, and that's just trolling. You know what I'm saying? I've seen all of that. Hey, a white actor should be the next Black Panther for diversity, right? That's that right-wing conservative, trying to be smarter and witty. And it's like, it's a tired joke that literally 4 people have already used in the same thread. Like, you're not edgy, bro. But I like that counter. That's a good counter. Be like, oh yeah, cool. Let's reverse it all. Let's reverse all of it. That'll get them. Oh boy, they already losing their mind with Black Captain America. All right, let's finish this up because my man Charles got some more to say. Let's finish this up.
But I do think in the same way we're all like, I don't know if Spider-Man No Way Home could do it. I don't know if Spider-Man No Way Home could do it. They did it. They stuck the landing. I want to give Coogler and everybody, Nate Moore, the grace to be like, y'all made a decision. It was a risk. Give them the chance. Like they built up that credibility with the first Black Panther. Just give them the chance to fail. We're not even giving them the chance to fail. Like if they fail, then we're going to have that conversation.
Yeah, I think that's my problem, Charles.
Sorry. I almost forgot about that point. You don't need to give a chance to fail when they've already communicated what their intentions are. And that's why I never listen, go look at the petition. My words are very careful. I didn't say Marvel's going to kill T'Challa. I said they are likely to kill him off based off of what they said, right? Likely. There's a difference. You don't have to wait to forewarn somebody. That's like me saying, like, my little kid is playing with a toy. They got a metal object and they playing next to a socket. I gotta wait for them to put it in there, shock themselves, get hurt, and then tell them, don't do that. Are you serious? I see the signs already. They're close to the socket. They have something metal. Their arms are swaying around. I don't need to wait to see what you already have foretold, what you already showed us. I can forewarn you. That's what Recast T'Challa is. It's a forewarning. Please don't do this. Please be careful. Please keep T'Challa going. Please don't exploit Chadwick Boseman's death for profit. It's a forewarning. You know what that does? All it says is like, hey, Ryan Coogler, who, by the way, look, don't even get it twisted. I got nothing but mad respect for Ryan Coogler. I met the brother. I talked to him like when he came out to Chicago and did Creed. Stand up dude. Great guy. Creative genius. I don't think Ryan Coogler is dumb enough to make something or tell a story where he feels like he is confined to only killing T'Challa. I think Ryan Coogler is great enough to do a plethora of different stories except for that one. That's how much I respect Ryan Coogler. I think he's more talented than being handcuffed to killing T'Challa as the only way he could tell a story. Let's finish this up.
People are already like putting dirt like on it already, despite the movie being like a year away.
Yeah,
we need to like agendas are already flying. Like, let's watch the movie, right? Let's respect the creator's decision. Let's watch the movie, and then we can have a different discussion. Then, not now.
I guess what I would say, I understand that, but so I'm saying it's like we respect their emotional space not to have T'Challa in the movie unless the movie's bad.
No, I'm saying people can have the conversation of like recast T'Challa, blah, 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 blah. You can have that nuanced conversation once you get the product. Like if you don't like we don't even have the movie. We're going off of, to be
quite clear, a bunch of rumors that are not substantiated in any type of, let's put it this way, any trusted news sources that I trust.
Say about what? About Letitia Wright or about?
Yeah, just about the troubles on set and all that stuff. All that stuff is just like rumors. It's not like the New York Times or the LA Times is like, here's behind the scenes of what's going on. Like, this is all just kind of like our imagination.
Oh, I gotta stop you right there, Charles. My man, come on. All right. Look, hey. Whew. This is a problem that a lot of people are having. And I don't blame him because I used to be the same way. Until I got into the position where I'm at now, moving from a fan, little YouTuber to professional critic who now has an understanding, and I've seen how things operate behind the scenes. Like, I know people that are direct sources of information. Not for everything, but for some things. Bless you. And I know I've learned things that unfortunately I can't say out loud because it would jeopardize, my career at this point. It would be bad. A lot of times people are projecting their own ignorance on everyone else. In other words, because you don't know what's going on with the movie, you assume everybody else doesn't know what's going on with the movie. Because you think that that's a rumor that's not substantiated, you assume that it's not actually valid because you don't know. Some people do know. Some people do have access. Some people, in the words of Thanos, are cursed with knowledge. Some people, whoever those people may be, or not, allegedly. As I've told people very many times, you would not, if and I try to carry myself with a level of integrity when it comes to reporting information, sharing information with y'all. Like, I try to be very careful with what I say, how I say it, etc., etc. You would not see my face on national television. You would not see my name in big trade outlet print if I wasn't confident in my position. I'm not embarrassing my family if I don't know what I'm talking about. Not gonna happen. Y'all not gonna see me leading a charge based off of a rumor. You really think I would put my name and credibility out there based off of a rumor? Unstat, like, because the New York Times didn't report on it, then that's the only way. Let me put y'all on game. Let me give y'all a little secret, little insider information. I'm not gonna say what studio did this or not. I'm not gonna drop no names. If you've been following my channel, I've told y'all for a long time, when it comes to like rumors, yo, watch out for like the YouTubers and the people on Reddit. Like, people just be spitting stuff just for clickbait, right? And I would always tell y'all, like, man, make sure y'all go to like the big name sources because they got them folks on speed dial, right? If I'm Variety, I can call up Kevin Feige at midnight and be like, yo, Blue Marvel coming up. Like, is this true? And he'll answer, right? Hollywood Reporter, Deadline, all of that. Okay. This is how I believe. This is what I preach. This is what I told y'all. Go look at what they say. This is what Charles believes. This is why I don't blame him, right? This is what I told y'all. Go to the big trades. They have better access. It has come to my attention that certain studios manipulate the bigger trades too. Yes, unfortunately, that is the case. For example, let's say, I don't know, let's say there's a website out there that had inside information that Deadpool was going to show up in Spider-Man. Okay. That little website goes and drops it, and people are going to do what? They're going to be like, I don't know, Deadpool and Spider-Man? I don't know. The studio's going to contact that website and be like, hey, I'm going to need you to stop. That just, first of all, confirmed the situation, right? Then right after that, you're going to see in the big name trades, inside scoop, Ryan Reynolds and Spider-Man. Who do you think told that big trade the information? They do that to kill the story or to get ahead of the story. It's marketing, it's PR. So I understand my man Charles don't want to believe that, and it makes sense. I get it, but he also does not understand or know how the industry actually works. So once again, some people actually do know what they're talking about. Some people are more informed than others. Leaks happen. Insiders exist. It's a thing. I'll leave it at that. Okay, let's finish this off.
And I'm just saying, give them the grace. Like, if we don't like the movie, then you can have a conversation of like, what do we want for it to be better? But like, yo, dog, they gave us the first Black Panther. Can you not give these people the room to like at least try their version of it? If they fuck up, then like, yeah, then we can have arguments about it.
Nah, I get it. Just for me, I look at it as, if it's an emotional thing, then making a bomb is not going to change the way they feel about it. I do understand the narrative of time though, but to me, I think it would almost be better at this point if they just said, we're eventually going to bring a new T'Challa in. Just not now. But like, even if they just committed to letting us know that the character isn't off the screen forever.
But I mean,
he's not,
did we survive knowing like, how many years did we spend being like, are Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield in this movie? Are they in this movie? Are they in this movie? They didn't tell us until we saw the movie.
Well, that's a completely different scenario. That's a completely different
But we're going to survive. Like, once they're going to bring T'Challa back, it'll be fine. Like, trust me, if you are not a character in $1 billion movie, and they're like, we are literally on the podcast talking about fucking Boba Fett, who died on screen. Like, these companies going to bring this character back.
Different situations. All right, look, spirited debate. Steve, we kind of didn't loop you in here because,
completely fine.
I'm just joking.
I love you, Steve.
I'm just joking. Before I get into the show close.
All right, I think that's it. Oh, Charles. Like I said, nothing personal. No, and I do add, look, hey y'all, let's be nice. No personal attacks, nothing like that. My man Steve was smart. He was like, nothing. I got nothing. But yes, let's be nice. I don't want nobody saying, like, oh, they're picking on me. And no. We were just, listen, I'm just like with MT from New Rockstars, whatever. I'm just using their words because there are other people that think like Charles. There are other people, like, everything Charles says is nothing new. He hasn't brought in any new arguments that I'm sure if you've been online for 5 minutes on Recast T'Challa, you have not seen already. So I'm just bringing that in as an example to educate y'all or to inform people about what you might be up against if you happen to be engaging with this conversation. That's all this is. So no, please don't go stalking his Twitter or whatever. Don't go harassing the man, because hopefully I'd actually get an opportunity to go on the podcast and like talk to him straight up. I don't want to like get people in their feelings and then be like, all right, well, we got to rescind your invitation, because your people's mean and stuff. Like, nah, we gonna be nice, we gonna be good, but whew, that was, listen, I'm telling it was, and I feel bad because Mrs. E, man, she had to put up with me sometimes. I think it was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was listening to this on my phone. I was like, get it! What did you say? Oh! Like Charles was sending me. I'm sorry. It was a problem. It was a problem. But anyway, guys, this is the replay gang so mad at me right now. I'm sorry, replay gang. I had like 4-5 comments from people that was like, dang, E-Man, why these things so long? I'm like, what had happened was it was live and the people and Charles, and that's what happened. That's just what happened. I don't know, but hey, it was a celebration. It was a monumentous event. Hold on, I just want to see the numbers again. Hold on, let me see where we at with it. 50,000. That's nice. That's nice. 50. Oh, that's good. I like it. I like it. I like it. Y'all, this is gonna be great. This is gonna be great. Get ready. It is going to go down on February. We might actually have some things in between the time too. I'm gonna sprinkle a couple things here and there, but February, that's when we're gonna hit them hard. It's gonna be Black History Month for real, for real. Like the things I got planned for that. Ooh, y'all like that little celebrity video? I got some more fire. I got some more. It's like I wish I could just lay everything out, but who knows who's watching. Anywho, all right, guys, my butt hurts from sitting so long. And I'm sleepy. I don't think I'm gonna make it to the new year to the countdown. But I'm gonna try anyway. Hey, I want y'all to have a nice, happy, safe holiday. Don't feel pressure to go out if you don't need to. It's ugly outside, folks coughing, catching viruses and stuff. Man, look, protect yourself, be good. Make sure you have yourself a happy new year. Celebrate your holidays, enjoy your time, because I think a lot of us got to go back to work. I ain't looking forward to it, but you got to pay the bills, right? So in the meantime, we're gonna recast T'Challa, we're gonna save T'Challa, we're gonna keep the message positive, we're gonna stay on task, we're gonna let people know we here. And please stay tuned for more. It is I think next time we see each other is Wednesday for Boba Fett episode 2. So we gonna meet up and link up for that. But yeah, meantime, y'all be safe. Thank you so much for supporting this channel. Do not go watch Carol's Christmas. Y'all have a happy holidays.